everybody. Welcome to part 2 of the Seed of the Week with Wet. We are parked at the start of Act 3 right now, and hopefully we'll be having a good run of it. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, maybe worth doing like a quick just reset on the deck and the relics and such to... What are we doing here? We do have Electro. We were talking a little bit before stream started about AoE, specifically for like Repto. So Electro helps there. You have, your Beam Cell, your Frost. 2 sources of focus. There's the Defrag and the Consume. And Consume has 1 unupgraded capacitor and a creative AI that might make more if it so chooses. All of this is Snecko costed, of course, because of our favorite relic in the world. Loop is kind of focus if you squint a little bit. It's more like an orb slot, but, whatever. Yeah.
This deck is so weird.
Right, yep.
It's okay.
And of course we have the Snecronomicon, not the Cold Snap, the Snecronomicon going, with the star of the collector fight last night, 3-cost strike. I'm still fucking laughing about that. We have Orichalcum, which helps a bit with just passive defense. Strike Dummy exists. We are large, almost 100. We have some sustain, and we, as of just now, have Marbles of Iris and a Turnip. We also have Forced Pathing, so that is a thing. And then it's just, do we want more event nodes or more combat nodes into the burner here? And then afterwards we can probably want that shop. There's no early shops here. 231 gold will have a good chunk by then, I imagine. Like that or something. One of those. And dodging. Does that seem reasonable for a back half at least?
I mean, I'm generally not a plan the second half of the act kind of guy.
Fair enough.
Unless like the pathing is really limited.
Fair enough.
So, like, yeah, there's no real constraints on the pathing here after the chest, because the paths are really like intertwined. So
yeah. I'm more looking at it for like, yeah, I'm more looking at it for like, are there shops and things of like, I don't know. But yeah, I guess for the here and now, it's, do we want more events or more combats into this first one? Our deck is very odd.
It is very odd.
What are you hoping to see the most here? What do you think would make the biggest difference, especially for Act 4, which I think is the scariest right now?
Echo form, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it, really. Just Echo form. Maybe some of like the big Snecko cards, just in general.
Meteor,
Echo
yeah.
form, Blizzard, Meteor.
Glacier, please.
Yeah, Glacier.
Okay.
Otherwise, meh.
So do we want to try to hunt for those? I don't know what Act 3 events would be particularly exciting other than obviously Mind Bloom. Would we take Orbwalkers combat?
I have no idea where I stand on Orbwalkers as the defect.
Yeah.
This deck is not fast.
Yeah.
So I probably just skip it out of true fear.
Same.
I don't know.
So yeah, these
Like,
events
I see other people click Orbwalkers and just like clear it, and then I click Orbwalkers and I take
just
50
die.
and use both potions.
Yeah.
I'm just not the same.
built different incorrectly. Yeah. I'm with you on that. I feel like this deck is too slow to get set up for me to feel comfortable into Orb Walkers right now. And like, it doesn't seem like there's a ton of other especially exciting Act 3 events. Like there's Mind Bloom, there's Sensory Stone, you know, there's some stuff, but there's a lot of misses. I think I kind of want to just go hallways here and look for quote-unquote the good cards.
Yeah. The complication is that, like, fights don't really give good cards.
I mean, they give rare card chance, which leads to good cards.
Yeah. So there's some discussion I've seen, and I brought this up like quickly in passing, and it lost us a run before. Anyway, so there's some discussion I've seen about whether Act 3 hallways searching for particular cards is all that high eval. The thought being, like, the odds of finding one card in, say, 7 fights is just really low.
True.
I mean, it's better for us here because we're looking for just like generic strong things. So I mean, I take it we take.
Yeah, it's
Fusion.
not like we're hunting for Echo Form or Bust, right? Like we just talked about. There's a bunch of Snecko-y cards that we would quite like here. And I guess it's also like, right now, I feel like this deck is not in shape to take on Act 4. And at least not comfortably. And I don't feel like event maxing is the way to get it there. You know?
Yeah. How much does the deck... So one thing is, like, rare relic support is real. So Mind Bloom risking Orb Walkers might be worth. Apo looks like it's pretty strong in this deck. Apo is probably the only
it's a
real
Snecko deck, so
rare color. Yeah, it's probably the only real rare colorless that we actually care that much for. So that makes Mind Bloom considerably worse.
True.
Yeah. And then the others are all just whiffs, as usual. So I guess, yeah, combats look attractive enough.
Yeah, it's
the deck
less
seems to have enough stuff to, like, not take too much damage in the combats.
Well, and we can also, like, we can take the first 3 hallways and then evaluate at this node if we want 2 events or 1 event going into the campfire. Because if we start on the 3rd node, then we're locked into 3 events, 2 hallways. Right? This gives us the option of 3 and 2 or 4 and 1.
Yeah.
And also, going back, it's like, it's less to me like, I feel like hallways are actively very good here, and more that hallways are okay and event nodes feel aggressively mediocre.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
can see it. Yeah, let's just start with the 3 then and see where Meow takes us.
Takes us to Spikersville. Okay.
It is
Aggro.
the first of many shape fights that we'll see.
Yep. Act 3 is an incredibly varied act.
Why doesn't our strike cost 3?
Why is Discord ping 12 minutes late?
Like...
Because technology is garbage.
So this looks like Forced Panic button, Defrag Strike, Hollow Strike.
Sorry, it's definitely Panic, and then you were saying Defrag, Strike, Hollow Strike. Yeah, that makes sense. So Panic blocks for 30. We do the Strike, Hollow Strike first, we get 35. does not make a difference in terms of allowing us to hit the spiker safely, unfortunately. So just target back, exploder. Not that we'd really want to target the spiker anyway with 2 exploders on the field, I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah, back exploder looks nice.
Cool.
It's at 4, right? Yeah.
Because at 26, yeah, so at 4.
Yeah, looks good.
I mean, we could put it on this guy then, because then he's at 8 and our strikes do 9. And that's kind of a nice number.
Okay.
I don't know that it matters too much, I guess, but...
Works. It makes cold snap kill.
Yep.
Or actually, it does not make cold snap kill. Why did that... Why is defrag not playable here?
Because we
Did we get
both
the
can't
energy
do
off?
math. Well, I guess it's
Wasn't
loop.
Panic was 1 and Hollow was 1. Right. For some reason I thought Hollow was free.
Whatever.
Yeah, loop.
This is fine.
Yeah, so killing the right one makes cold snap kill. They're not going to be evolved next turn, so we probably should have hit the right one.
That's fine.
Consume is here. Consume the Holy Ages.
Can strike middle, then double cold snap into right and consume? Oh no, we can't strike and cold snap. We don't have the energy for that.
Yeah. Probably something like consume, double cold snap, middle. That way the dark orb goes on right, and then we can
After assuming we chill?
No, if we consume first.
Oh, right.
Cold snap, evoke. That would put that on the middle. Then we could like capacitor and then chill. That way we'll have 3 frost orbs. No, 4 frost orbs, and then the loser on the right will be at 12. Seems okay.
Okay, so plan is consume, cold snap right. It gets doubled. Dark orb kills this guy.
Cold snap middle does the most damage to the living one, yeah?
What's the order of dark orb targeting? Because the second hit both evokes and deals damage. Right? Like, will it...
Well, the second hit won't put the right one at low enough HP for that to matter. It just hits the middle one always. There's 2 cold snaps, does 12 damage. So then the dark orb kills the middle one.
Right, and I'm saying if the dark orb's killing the middle one anyway, why not play the cold snap here?
Because the dark orb does more damage to the right one than cold snap does to the right one. Because 2 cold snaps kills the middle one, so the dark orb goes on the right one.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Is the dark orb targeting when cold snap kills middle? Because the evoke and the damage happens like at the same time ish.
Yeah, dark orbs are pretty friendly. They don't target dead enemies.
Sure. Okay. Okay. It's just an ordering thing, but I will go with that.
Yeah, I mean, cold snap does damage, and then
and the evoke is second. Okay. Okay, so consume, cold snap mid, dark orb goes there. Then we have 2 frost here. We capacitor for 2 extra slots. That is all of our energy. And we do not have energy remaining to play chill.
Right. Works for me.
So with that, we have no focus. So if we just cold snap, then that's 10 block and we take 1 with capacitor up.
We're consuming, so we do have focus.
Hey, Walker Steel, thank you for the sub. Loving the seed of the week, catching up through the archives. We'll catch up and submit eventually. Good luck. Thank you for the good luck. I hope you are enjoying the archives as well. Good to see you. Sorry, what? You were saying?
I said we're consuming, so we will have focus.
Oh, right. I'm dumb. Yes, thank you. For some reason, I was just parsing the consume as minus an orb slot and forgot about the actual, you know, effect of it. Okay, cool. So consume first. Consume, cold snap, and now the capacitor. Enter. Thank you, Orichalcum. Very cool. Okay. Double ball kills.
Ball lightning. Yeah, we just ball lightning and E a bunch of times. That's nice.
I guess, yeah.
The fight is solved.
Do we want to cool-headed at all here? Does it matter?
I don't think there's any reason to do anything else in this fight.
Okay.
Besides hit the E button.
There's no setup of any kind. There's no greed in the deck of any kind.
Nope.
Engaging gameplay. Okay. Aggregate is kind of spicy. Go for plus is interesting.
Go for plus is nice too. The deck could probably use some weak, and
Yeah.
it's the only weak this character has.
Yeah.
And it's upgraded.
It is green.
But aggregate slightly helps offset Snecko sometimes, and
Yeah.
that's pretty significant.
Yep.
That's a tough choice, I think.
I think I'm leaning aggregate, but not by a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds right.
Alright, I'm clicking.
It's tricky. I don't know. Gopher gets doubled by
Necro too.
Necronomicon, so
True.
that's great.
I clicked already. It's fine. Aggregate is good card.
Insane.
It says make a bajillion energy on it.
Chill compile to start.
Yeah, I like that.
At most, the line takes 3. The line does take 3.
Yep. Just beam cell and E.
Yep.
Ew.
I officially do not want to fight double orb walkers. This hand is it.
Double
Worse.
snap and then something.
Double snap.
There's nothing zero cost to hollow. Not that we could with the cold snap anyway.
12 passive block. We can like double snap Electro, does the most damage, and
evokes
for
both
15?
frost, so
Well,
or
three
all three
so-
frost, yeah. So take one. I like that.
Yeah.
Double snap electro.
Yeah. Cold snap is our best damage card. Because we still have panic and reinforced in the deck.
True. If we,
Never
you know,
mind.
drew either of them. Wonderful. Thank you, Snecko. Very cool.
Yeah, that's an insane draw order.
Hollow, cool-headed, equi, defrag, consume, all the focus, all the good block. The card that you want at the top. Thanks, game.
Yeah, this isn't even a Snecko issue. This is
just
we
a-
drew all
yeah.
of our block at the bottom.
Yeah.
So just machine. All right, double strike in.
And capacitor? Or do we want to evoke? Probably want to
Probably
evoke.
Yeah, probably want to evoke.
So just double
Just
strike
first,
E.
Yeah.
3 cost strike. Centerpiece of the deck. Ow. Is this lethal.jpg? If we focus, so defrag, zap, cool-headed is 4 energy. Then we are evoking twice, so 8, 16. Yeah, that should be lethal, right?
Yeah.
It's more than 8 because we have focus at that point. I'm pretty sure this is just kill. Yeah, easily. Okay, bye. Hey, it's back. Just believe in the aggregate card. If you love something, let it go. If it was meant to be, it'll come back. This is still go for over the machine learning here, yeah?
Yeah, our current machine learning is doing very little.
Yep, and the problem is that we're too slow, and this is slow. So.
Mm-hmm.
Just 0-cost common card that you're still excited to click on when it's Snecko costed. Defect is silly.
See, what other cards like that are there?
Shackles, but it's not, you know.
Yeah. I click Battle Trance. Echo. So consume Rainbow?
And Gopher?
Gopher? Yep. Do-do.
Weakness.
I'm starting to think this deck is bad.
I'm not sure what could possibly give you that impression. How are we in Act 3?
Because Act 2 is easy, and Act 3 is secretly the hardest act in the game.
That's a theory.
So we start with cool-headed.
Just, yeah.
His reinforced defend takes like a billion. Double snap on the right.
Sure. Do we want to zap at some point in this order?
Let's see how much we're blocking. Cold Snap evokes this Frost Orb for 7. So we're at 19 block with 2 Frost Orbs up. That makes it 27 block. We can then reinforce for 1, which is 34 block.
Taking 10.
Zap then would block for 7. The ticket we want to
would
zap
block for 7 minus 4 because we have 1 less for passive.
Yeah, I at no point counted that 4.
Oh, okay.
So zap last blocks the most, and it still takes damage. So I guess we zap last.
Okay. So snap here.
I don't think I counted that 4, but it still blocks the most. So yeah, snap there.
Ow. Jesus. These guys are rude today. Okay. Aggregate, you're a funny guy. What would we hope to draw with cool-headed? Cheap Electro, I guess?
Or panic.
Or panic.
Or...
there's nothing great to hollow. I guess there's a 0-cost zap that could evoke something.
Yeah.
Like, we're probably playing this cool-headed. My question is just, do we defrag beforehand or not? Because defrag before is +2 block. Defrag after is whatever we draw is more likely playable. I think it's defrag after.
Yeah, I'd like to save the energy. Sounds better than 2 block for now.
Okay, loop. Not especially helpful.
It looks like we need to invest the 3 attacks into the right guy. So
Does that kill? 9, 18, 25. And he has 22. So yes, all 3 attacks on this guy kills. Possibly less if the lightning hits. So I guess ball lightning first.
Yep.
See where it lands. Okay, nope. Oh, we should have defragged first.
Yeah, I mean, defrag versus loop is interesting here. Loop blocks more next turn. Defrag blocks more this turn. So it kind of breaks even just by next turn. Because it's 4 either way. I guess just defrag gets put in play.
Loop is better if we plan to consume again, but I don't know that that's especially likely. I think just defrag and keep it simple. That's my vote.
Yep.
Ow. Oh boy. Okay, well, this one's not upgraded, so we don't do the silly thing. But we can Electro.
Yeah,
Electro and Chill both being 0 is nice.
Is there lethal with like Electro, Chill, Hollow Ball? It's surely lethal on the right one. And with the extra focus, I anticipate that it'll be lethal on the left one too.
They evoke for 12.
They evoke for 12. And that's a lot of evokes and then 2 passive at the end. It's 4 evokes total, so 48 and then 2 passives. Yeah, that looks lethal.
Okay, should I just do it?
Yep.
Alright, so Electro, Hollow Ball, and then Chill?
And then, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yep. Super dead. Another hologram, a recursion, or no thank you.
Yeah, probably just another hollow.
Yeah. Snecko hollows are indeed nice to have. Okay, 20 HP. Do we want double events now?
Yeah, probably. Mind Bloom is good. Following is okay. Those sorts of things are okay. Our rare chance is increasing, but since we're going into an elite, like the rare chances kind of break even.
Yep.
Like if we find it in the hallway, it makes the elite kind of worse, and if we go to the elite instead, it doesn't like lose out on much rare chance anyway.
True.
So yeah, just double question mark. And if we hit a shop here, that'd be sick too.
True. Well, it's sort of a shop.
So
thank you for the good luck bookshelf. So you said consume would be your?
Yeah, I like the consume upgrade.
Yeah, consume is nice. Loop is nice. Rainbow's okay. Cool-headed is okay. Second hollow is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just consume, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Maui Head. I was going to say that Maui Head is in the pool, but I couldn't remember if Maui Head's healing required Golden Idol. Yeah, you click this. It's a full. It's a full heal and
75 of 75. Okay, so now are we upgrading or keying? I guess is a question.
I think we're still in need upgrades territory.
Yep.
I like the capacitor probably. Maybe the loop. I could see the loop over the
Yeah.
capacitor. Capacitor is better in longer fights, but loop is better in like medium length fights.
Mm-hmm.
But it's tricky.
I think I lean loop here, but only by a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would lean loop if you are completely neutral.
Yeah, I mean, I probably lean towards capacitor, but I'm fine with loop too.
I mean, I'm also fine with both, so we can
Simply
capacitor.
click one. You know. Capacitor better into awaken one probably because it lets us consume one more time.
It is the Doki Doki Spire Club coming up first. Which like both of those are good there. Book is on team loop. Also good to see a shift.
Well, if Book's on team loop, we should click team. We should click loop.
Yeah. Want
Yep.
to? Sure. Now we get to blame the loss on you if we die. This is super convenient. Thank you, friend.
Yep.
Probably be lurky. Enjoy your lurk then. Thank you for hanging out. Wish us luck against Metallicized Big Head. Okay.
Loop clickers are dead here. No, just kidding. Aggregate finally gives energy. Incredible card. It does nothing here, but whatever.
It does something. It does some things. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can play out entire hand now with this 9.
Yay, let's do it.
Minus the reinforced, but wait, do we take damage that way? Yeah, we do.
We just reinforce instead of defend.
Yeah. Okay. So just play cards.
Playing. Weakness. The Necronomicon of the Gods. This loser is weak for 4 times.
Hello, capacitor.
We
have a free hollow. We can get our ag back.
Just get our egg back and like go in with compile.
Compile, yeah. I like that. Yeah?
Let's do it. Yep. Can I turn the light on? Sorry, that was to Pwetner.
Capacitor first, I assume?
Yeah.
Slow stacks. Is there anything else we want to do first? Maybe cool-headed first, actually?
Yeah. Cool-headed first looks good.
Let's get creative.
Al is here. Are we somehow going to do better in the giant head fight than every hallway?
You never know. Please win. We'll do our best. Thank you for the well wishes. Okay, now it's compile time, right?
Yep.
Double snap, or do we want to land defrag?
Well, we want to land defrag. So we can like defrag equi, and if we want to double snap next turn, we can do that.
Do we want to hold this hand?
Not particularly. Yeah.
We could just defrag ball.
That's if you want the double snap.
We're already full blocking.
Yeah.
I kind of just want to defrag, defend ball.
Okay.
Defend for the slow stack.
That looks alright to me. So this echo farm is going to be really nice.
Delayed echo form.
Interesting. We play that, right?
Maybe? I mean, the rest of this hand is kind of garbo, so it's, I mean, it's up against 18 damage. Or a cool-headed to fish for, I don't know, dude. Notably, we are about to reshuffle, so this hologram is gonna be bad. Yeah, fuck that hand, yeah. So we could either cool-headed and try to get the holo now if there's anything we particularly want to holo, but I don't know that there is. Maybe it's just creative and E, yeah?
Yeah. Sucks that we're not looping Frost, but I mean we have what the fuck is that?
Really? Really, game? Really, game? That's how you want to play this? Alright,
consume chill?
Yeah. The power. Yeah, I guess just consume, chill, and get kind of owned. We could also consume, holo, consume, eat back Frost. I don't think that's correct, but it's an option.
Yeah, that sounds wrong.
If we throw an Electro in there to push orbs, it might be slightly less wrong, but I think it is still wrong.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to push these Frost orbs out.
Yeah. Alright, just consume, chill, get mildly owned, yeah?
Yeah, it's not too bad. The Frost orbs block for 21, so we take 3.
Shift is saying don't hate consume electro beam.
Consume electro beam takes like 40 next turn.
Yeah.
So the Frost orb will be in the front, so it takes 40 minus 8 minus 4, so 28 ish. And then of course you can like block in and stuff, but like we see how this fight's going. Blocking's not real.
Get 2 more creative AIs next turn, you know.
Yeah. I just don't think that the electro line does enough damage to justify passing up on the amount of block we stand to gain here for this turn and next turn.
Yeah, I would rather have the Frost cooking.
No.
Consume, chill, E.
Yep.
Okay, take 3.
And now the Holy Ages. Go for the eyes of the Holies.
Capacitor is kind of nice. We could just capacitor double cold snap. The egg does something here also, which is nice.
Okay. We would have 3. Yeah, capacitor double cold snap is pretty nice. And aggregate lets us play Gopher. That's sick. I like that.
So yeah.
And we can play the machine learning as well, because we're not overdrawing yet. We have 1 creative,
yeah, 1,
2 creative,
2,
and then
3, 4, 5, 6 is our energy.
Yep. So capacitor, machine learning, Gopher, double cold snap.
Yep. No need to shut up, Shift, but enjoy your pork. Balil on team 3 creative AIs. There's our echo form. A little late, buddy, but that's alright. We still appreciate you.
Yeah, I mean, we're comfortable here. We're passive blocking 49, and as long as it gives, like, any focus, any scaling, really, we're okay.
I assume this is just Echo E?
Yeah, nothing else we can really do here, and we're overdrawing if we play the Hello World, so... The giant head will be stalled. It's doing 50 next turn, 60 next turn.
Only 423 to go. Dupe defrag?
Yeah, I probably just played like triple defrag here.
Yeah. I guess we could cool-headed.
No, this is a double strike line. We don't want to cool-headed because we don't want the dark in front, because we need to block.
True, yeah, we are still using the loop for our blockchain.
It's worth noting that this lineup takes no damage for the rest of the fight.
Ah, yes. True.
So,
I forgot the...
a good position to be in.
Yeah. So this is like the collector fight from last night of we just chill and wait for nonsense.
Yeah, we just chill and play our Necronomicon strikes over and over. Wait, no, now we have Snekonomicon, so we get to play 3 strikes at one time.
Holy.
So,
yeah, just double compile. I know it's overdrawing, but it's slightly more damage. I guess double beam cell. Oh, triple beam cell. All the vuln. Let's just do that, yeah.
yep.
Anything worth hollowing? Yes, the compile. Free compile, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of just hitting E until the Dark Orb says 400 on it, personally. That involves a lot less micro.
True.
You just hit the E button.
Alright. So how are you guys doing, huh?
You probably play capacitors when you see them, so we can eventually put the Dark Orb in front, but like...
Get some heat sinks down too. Why not?
Yeah, Giant Head stopped scaling at 70. Very important to know because it opens up like this sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So when we got to the position where we're blocking 70 every turn, you know you can just let the Dark Orb cook and the fight's over. Very important to know. It doesn't scale the way Transient does, where Transient just keeps going, you know, until the lives run out. So yeah, now we can put the... Not quite yet. Once we fill up the other orb slots with Frost, we can put the Dark Orb in front, let it cook faster. Let's see... 18 by 6 is definitely enough, yeah. Yeah. That's 92.
We have some block.
So don't echo an orb.
I played too many echo stacks. My hubris
Alright, well now we have
has
to wait
made this a
until
problem.
it naturally charges. Giant Head is confirmed easier than Shapes, Single Orb Walker, Triple Jaw Worm. And this is a
Burning
super
Giant
easy.
Head, also worth noting.
What a loser. This guy sucks at the game. Oh no, I didn't roll max HP. I'm a pushover.
Oh, I could have just
Lame.
dual casted there. Whoops. Whatever. Whatever. Eight metallicize. Oh no. Oh no. Need more focus. It's very important.
Oh, not too.
Okay, we got a T set. A biased cog if we want it, but I'm not sure that we do. We don't have any way to clear the debuff, and the deck doesn't really front load. Maybe we do, just as like a finisher type thing. Or maybe the idea is like we need to be faster for Act 4, and by the time we are, then biased cog is good.
I don't know. I'm at a weird place in my defect development where I'm starting to think that like bias cog just kind of sucks sometimes. Like I have a deck with like 2 bias cogs that I can't play.
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay. I carry these around because they help me kill like spiral growth. Or spire growth, but I can't play them in any of the fights that matter.
Yeah.
And I think this one is like right there too. We can't play it in any fight that matters.
Well, it's that we
Unless
can't
we're
play it right now
literally top.
in any fight that matters.
Yeah,
Right?
but
And I
we
guess
also only have 2 ways to make it playable with 2 shop relics because Ancient Potion's not open to us, so it's like 33% worse. The Ancient Potion's not open to us.
well, there's pellets, there's souvenir, and there's core search.
Core search, right?
So there's 3 ways, but none of them are especially likely.
Yeah, and Core Surge is especially bad because Snecko makes drawing them both playable.
Oh, and Panacea. Bookshelf has a point. Panacea, Snecko, kind of ass.
I mean, I still click Panacea here, but it does cost 0. But Panacea is kind of broke. I don't know. I don't know what to think of Bias Cog. I'm in a weird place in my defect development.
Blue likes it for hallways. I mean, it is nice in hallways, and we did get owned by that triple jaw worm pretty hard.
The thing is, like, it's less, it's not as good in hallways as it usually is because of Snecko. Snecko making it cost 3 makes it considerably worse.
Yeah.
Even costing 2, it's like sometimes you just don't get to play it with Frost.
Shift would pass the curse. You're thinking biased as a curse here? Oof. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not.
Sometimes it just is. You know?
Yeah. I think where my head is at right now is I think that this card is currently bad. I think that it is not doing good things for the deck as is. It's not doing enough in hallways, and it's not doing much of anything in the scary fights. However, the reason that I'm not just clicking skip immediately and I'm still thinking about it is I'm like, this deck as it is also isn't good at the fights that matter. And so instead of evaluating it against the deck as it is right now, if I evaluate it against the deck as I would like it to be realistically in another half an act or so, once we find more things that let us effectively take on Act 4, will it be good with that version of this deck? Does that make sense? It's like a... I think the answer is still no, but it's closer.
Yeah, I mean, I am on the path where I think consume is the answer to the run.
Yeah.
And like all Bias Cog does,
put us on a clock.
Get in the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
ET says with the extra draw, would figure it hits more often than the deck average, and that when it misses, it is cheaper than normal.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm not sure I parsed that.
I mean, you do draw it more, but I think it's a normal defect decks, especially, so if we're considering the role that Bias Cog plays in hallway fights, you play it on site. And you play it on site not only because the numbers are crazy, but because it costs 1. Snecko doesn't let us play it on site, right? Especially when our Frost comes 1 at a time from things like Cold Snap. So we can't play it on site. So though it is true that on average we draw it faster, I take it that on average we play it later in the fight. Assuming like it's the sort of fight where you want to play it sooner, that's a bad thing.
Extra draw partially offsets the times that it's a curse. Okay, yeah, I follow you there. And the times it isn't are good. So when it's not a curse, it's good, and when it is a curse, we have extra draw, so it's not that bad. Is that what you're saying, I think? Shift saying it improves the shield and spear fight, to be fair, but it is seriously a curse until turn 8 versus the heart. This is for sure a block 4 cycle plan. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we can afford a brick for that long.
So it is true that for any card that Snecko, or any card where making it expensive is bad, Snecko partially offsets its own making bad of that card by drawing more. So that's true. But the issue is you don't want that to happen with a card like Bias Cog if you're taking the Bias Cog to be played on-site in hallways.
Bookshelf saying it's good. It's insane in Spear and Shield, in particular.
I'm not even sure that's true.
Yeah.
I look at this deck and I think this deck just tries to sit on Spear and Shield too. So, I mean, it's a bad play, and of course, defect decks just die in Act 4 when they try to sit on it. But like, this deck doesn't have damage to play a turn 1 Bias Cog and then kill Spear and Shield in 4 turns.
I think that just puts us on a timer too much. Of like, yeah, sure, it helps us take less damage on turn 2 instead of getting immediately owned, but I think we're too slow to wrap up the rest of the fight before that timer bites us in the ass pretty hard.
Like,
And,
our damage is seriously, and I mean this unironically, Necronomicon strike.
yeah. Yeah.
Like when our damage is so low, what turn do you play?
Yeah.
Bias card. You play on like turn 9 when the fight's over.
How are we at Act 3 with fucking Necronomicon strike? They're not even
because
strike pluses. They are strike dummied, but Book saying Dark Orb Bias Cog. I mean, that's true. Shift is confidently disagreeing with Book for the first time ever. Wow. First time for everything.
The issue with the Dark Orb is that we have to put Frost out to not die.
Yeah.
And so the Dark Orb immediately gets cooked.
Yep.
Not in the like charged way. It immediately gets evoked.
We do have another one with Rainbow, but it's not Rainbow Plus, so we have 2 chances at Dark. And they might get kept around depending on capacitor draw, but there's literally 1 capacitor in the deck, and then it's at the whims of creative AI for any more. I don't think I like this bicog.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not envisioning the fights that Bookshelf is envisioning.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. The way I see bicog at its best is in a hand that looks like this. You start with electrodynamics. You start with I don't know, consume or something. You play bicog with those two, and then you aim to kill Spear Shield turn 2-3. Right. That's the best case scenario. The bicog makes Electro do something relevant in that fight. But like, if you don't do that, right, the Dark Orb has to get evoked for Frost so you don't die. And then what does Bias Cog do? Like, Bias Cog makes you lose 4 turns from that.
Yeah, and ET, I'm not sure I accept the premise that you're putting out there. ET is saying in the big fights if we have to play it early and accept the timer, we were dead due to lack of fast enough block otherwise anyway, right? And I don't think that's necessarily right. I think that we don't necessarily have to play it early, but it's like, if we're going to get value out of Biased Cog in a fight like that, it means playing it early. And it means putting us on the clock. If we don't play it early, not because we don't have to play it early, but then it's like, why is it even in the deck? Right? Of, like, waiting until the second deck cycle for, like, to play it. It's just kind of a brick when our first cycle is what's scariest right now.
Yeah, I mean, I take it I agree with that central thought here, that the use case for Bias Cog is to play it early and hope not to die.
Yep.
Right. My worry is that if we play it early and hope not to die, we're dead. So it's true that we were dead to a lack of fast block. So if that's the use case, then the issue is that the use case comes with the further problem that we trade not dying now for we trade dying now or not dying now for dying later.
Yeah.
Because the deck doesn't have enough damage to front load block and then not die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a do we get owned a bit on turn 2 and then get set up comfortably for the rest of the fight, versus do we do a little bit better on turn 2 and then get owned for the rest of the fight? And I think our damage is slow enough that the getting owned for the rest of the fight part is going to be a lot more problematic than whatever it saves us early on. And it's draw order dependent as well. That's like assuming the best case scenario draw for bicog.
So I might think ultimately that we're meant to click this bicog just to open up the line where electrodynamics kills the Act 4 elites. But we have to accept that in doing so, we're taking it specifically for that fight, maybe some other hallways, and then that's just to open up a chance to not get owned by them. Because this deck, of course, just gets owned by them on the average draw order. Because, defect, Snecko, garbage without any of the major big parts. So, yeah, I probably think just because we have Electro in the deck, we're supposed to click this.
So you're saying
Um,
the use case for it is we draw both it and Electro on turns 1 to 2, and it allows for a fast kill on either spear or shield.
sometimes, yeah. And
In a
that's and I think
34 card deck?
yeah, with
That's
Snecko
hard to line up.
I mean, it's hard to line up, but this deck dies to them anyway. You add the thing that gives you a chance to kill them.
I guess what I'm getting stuck on is how beneficial is it when it lines up versus how much of a brick is it when it doesn't line up? And do we have a chance at all without it? And I think the answer to that is yes, we have a chance. It doesn't look great, but you know, it's not like we're immediately dead, guaranteed. We're just in rough shape.
But like exceedingly rough shape.
Yeah.
The thing is, if we take 30 damage to spear and shield, we lose the run on the spot.
Yeah.
Because we don't have potions for the heart. Unless we hit some like crazy Snecko stuff like Echo Meteor Strike between here and then. If we go into the heart with less than like 60 HP, we die.
Yeah.
We have no artifact. We have no debuff clearing, so the cycle hits full damage. We have one source of weak that we can't even play on the spot because of Snecko. With no potions. I take it you're meant to click the thing that gives you plus 3% to get out of the spear and shield fight with 60 HP. And I think Bias Cog does that.
That's a really interesting perspective. Shift saying it can burst breakfast also? But still a hard pass for me. The benefit isn't exceptional enough to mitigate how often it's a curse. I mean, yeah, like, I don't think we've played a single Biased Cog that Creative AI has made. Maybe like one when the fight was already won and we're just like, okay, let's win a turn or two faster.
We also haven't fought Spear and Shield yet.
Yeah,
we haven't fought a fight that required us to end the fight in 3 turns.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say, is like, the benefit has not arrived yet.
Yeah.
So yes, it's a curse, but it's the... Oh, breakfast for...
Donuts.
It's my first time hearing that one.
Yeah, that's not a good one. You just call them the nuts. Everyone calls them.
It's true. Oh gosh. Right, I don't love it, but I am down to click it on that logic. And so I can thank you for the follow. Yeah, I mean, this is
if we didn't have this electrodynamics, I'd probably not click.
Yeah.
Electrodynamics.
Agreed.
Bicog does open something.
I mean, this goes back to the...
It's like our best chance in that fight.
Yeah, this goes back to the discussion we were having in yesterday's Seed of the Week recap for the Silent Seed, of basically there's 2 mindsets that you can be in for Spire based on are you ahead or are you behind. If you're ahead and you are comfortably winning, then it's, avoid taking big risks, avoid doing anything that might mess with that unnecessarily. And if you are behind, then it's you need to actively try to find a way to win somehow and take more risks in order to claw your way ahead. And when I look at Act 4, we are definitely behind right now. We cannot afford to play it particularly safe and just sit on our laurels and not take risky cards. Bias Cog is a risky card. It can absolutely brick, it can absolutely fuck us over, but our current deck as is already fucks us over, so we have to try something to be able to make up enough ground. So
the thing is that this deck is also already in a position where it like easily beats the Act 3 bosses. Especially since we know easily assuming that Snecko doesn't just do things. Like Consume beats Time Eater, Consume beats Awakened One, Consume beats Donodeka. So like I'm comfortable with the Act 3 bosses. Like it would take a horrific Time Eater pattern to kill us, especially with Feather Heel. So our tough fights here are of course Act 4 and the like hallways and then Repto. But like the hallways are harder than the bosses here. It's really funny.
Defect
so
moment.
so with that, you know, you can start taking things that happen to be slightly bad, i.e., one draw out of every 5 turns. In the boss gauntlet, for the sake of taking something that might help you in the hardest fight of the run. So we're ahead enough to take things for the next set of challenges, is the thought.
Yeah. All right, clicking. Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
All right.
And then, of course, we are just going to hit pellets in the shop. And
Guaranteed. Hey, look, it's the shapes again. Act 4 has such varied combats. Look at all of this variety.
Rainbow of the Gods.
Rainbow compile?
Draws 3. Yep. Punch the exploding doofus in the face.
Okay,
Hollow compile. Holy.
Yeah, hollow compile. I was just wondering if, like, because we only have cool-headed minus in hand. If it was plus, I would consider hollow ag and then cool-headed, but no, I think it's VM raid. Hey guys, how's it going? We are wrapping up this week's Seed of the Week. I hope your OSUing went well. Is it possible to see Souvenir? I think so. I don't think we've passed it. I certainly don't remember though. But yeah, hollow compile and then compile here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the bicog we were just talking about. Do we play it? It is free. I think the answer is still no. Like the repulsors could slow things down, Spiker slows things down. I kind of want to just creative AI and chill and sit here.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, especially since that kills the exploder.
Yep.
Pretty nice.
What did I forgore this time? 12? What is 12? I'm not... Oh,
12.
It has happened 12 times. It has happened more than 12 times. Just ticking up the counter for all the times it's been missed, because that's also a thing. Alright, I haven't forgore that many things. Don't make me time you guys out. Who do we want to double beam cell on? We can put it on the Spiker with all of our block. I don't know that that's necessary.
We take 1 damage if we do that.
Oh, right, because yeah, no, you're right. I'm blind. So just front repulsor?
Yep. Why can't every head just be why can't every fight just be as easy as the giant head?
Capacitor, double cold snap, and then hollow something. I guess
maybe
we can
start with hollow
compile first.
Compile, yeah.
And compile for 1. Yeah?
Yes.
On front again.
Yep. Cool.
Okay.
Capacitor, snap. Strike left.
So double snap here, and then
No, you double snap on the right one and then strike the left one.
Right. For some reason I was parsing this guy as a Spiker as well, and I was like, what that's gonna take damage, but no, it will not.
Zamaglio.
Okay. let us
Holy
learn,
machine
I
learning.
guess. Is there a reason to do anything other than that? I guess we could hollow something. Is there anything that's worth hollowing here? Yeah, this Necronomicon is like the centerpiece of this entire run. We were considering skipping that.
It's unironically our best frost source and best damage source.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. We took it, we didn't die, we benefited from it. What else can you hope for, you know? We almost died in Act 2, but we didn't because we found the strawberry of the gods.
And I'm just gonna double learn and E if.
Oh yeah, I think that's pretty. Right.
We have nothing else to learn, friend. We are already drawing 10. Consume, defrag, and get a ball in there for passive?
The defrag will have them do 4, 16, 22 passive. So defrag ball alone is enough to just E the rest of the fight.
Yeah.
May as well turn the brains off for now and just.
We don't have to consume as well?
Nope, this is going to be 22 passive and they can never do 22. Pulsers hit for max 13 and Spiker hits for 9. Yep.
Cool. I could have played that loop. I didn't.
Things that matter. The loop
Not
animation's too long. So you just save this time actually.
Whee! I need to get better at audio, like, fancy mixing and post-production, because one of the parody ideas I have in my head is a Daft Punk Around the World, except it's just I'm pressing E over and over again, because that's how it feels every time. Just, I'm pressing E, I'm pressing E. That kind of fucking fancy-ass mixing is effort. E for effort. True. It's true.
I spend most of my time playing this game trying to find ways to not do anything effortful. Just enter wrath and kill things and save time. If you kill things, you save time and have to do less micro. You know?
The things you learn from
so
twitch.tv/2wet.
Yeah.
We're almost free, gang. Turn 18. This has been very exciting. I hope you all enjoyed that as much as I did. No?
So, consider the following.
Stack?
This rebound would be the best damage card in our deck.
Oh god. Don't be right. Don't just say these things that are right. See, I was like stack and I was prepared to argue with you about it. I'm like, that doesn't help what we want to do. I wasn't even fucking looking at the rebound because my brain doesn't parse rebound as a damage card. My brain parses rebound as a utility card that happens to have a little bit of damage tacked on, but it's green. It says 12. It fucking says... It says 12. God. Do we have to click that?
It also rebounds Frost, and Frost is good, so...
That's true. Sometimes rebound consume. Rebound
Yeah,
fucking...
I mean...
This is disgusting.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm disgusted. Polil. That's... Yep. Yeah?
It says 12. I don't know what you want from me, man. We gotta kill Donudeka somehow.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I'm clicking it unless you tell me not to. Just you got a few seconds to say actually no, I was memeing.
Shift said no shot, but I don't know. I think it's real. I think it's real.
Yeah, like how the fuck does this deck do damage? We have 3 hollows. I'm not sure which direction that tips it in for you, Shift, if that makes it better or worse. It is a fact. Creative AI just needs to carry. If it cooperates, great, wonderful. I mean, but even best case scenario, creative AI is slow. And the nuts are scaling inherently. And sometimes creative AI just feels like making more creative AIs. We don't have the damage, but we have the effect. Like the effect of like the ability to bring stuff back. Hollows are way better for that with Snecko because you can fetch back things that are already Snecko costed. Rebound is kind of like, yeah, poor man's reuse of cards here.
It also says 12 damage.
Yeah, it's...
Like,
I'll just get a
what do
meteor
you
strike
want
next
from me,
floor.
man?
Yeah, it is way worse at that, and that's why I wasn't looking at it at all at first, right? Is I'm like, okay, this is a card that recurs other cards. We do not need that ability, particularly in this deck. But we do need a card that says 12 damage, maybe. And there is occasionally additional upside tacked onto that 12 damage. Sometimes it's 24 damage with Necronomicon. Oh god. What is this run?
I don't
Fucking
know.
Christ.
I mean, so what I'm thinking about here is like, sometimes you take an early rebound or headbutt or whatever.
Yep.
Right? And you end up doing things with it in the late run, so it ends up being positive in certain ways. So my thought here is like, one, it's not an insignificant damage addition. 2, it does allow us to rebound things we might want to rebound, like Consume, Hologram, Frost Orbs, Equi. We can Equi chain, aggregate chain, all sorts of things. It's like real utility. And it's not like in those other runs you don't take holograms. It's not like in those other runs holograms conflict all that much.
Yeah, I mean...
If it's a bad hologram, you just click a bad hologram because hologram's good.
True.
You know? It is slightly worse because of Snecko re-rolling things, but like, if it's a high enough impact card like Consume, you just don't care.
Yeah.
And it's just 12.
Barely better than Claw Plus and worse than Blizzard Minus. I mean, worse than Blizzard Minus is not a hit here. I think most things are worse than Blizzard Minus. It's a good deal better than a Claw. Like a good deal. The point about the rebound being less impactful because we already have 3 holograms, I think is fair. That doesn't mean it's not impactful. Like, holograms are good. I would click another hologram if it was here. This is a bad hologram, so I might click it anyway. You know? And it can only re-roll a bad Snecko roll if you're prepared to play the first bad roll, which, if it's an important enough card, then you are. But that is a restriction on it. What do you think, Wet? Do you want to click it?
Yeah, I want to click it.
Alright. Let's fucking click the 12 damage card. I assume we are still going left here. I don't see any reason to go right. That seems just worse.
Yeah, I want to go to this shop.
Yep.
I want Runic Capacitor.
No bottled lightning for us. Sad. I don't know what we even would have bottled anyway. Alright, Merchant, what you got? That's not great, my guy.
I need to stop saying, watch this.
Why do you keep jinxing our runs like this? What? This is...
Um, is this Shackles positive?
I mean,
The card's dumb. Like,
it is dumb. Our only artifact strip in the deck is Gopher, which we can occasionally Necro double. Oh, and Beam Cell,
yes.
which we can occasionally Necro double. Which, like, isn't great. But we can also recur it. We were just talking about all the recursion that we have in the deck. I think it's definitely positive. It's just, is it 105 gold positive?
Well, I mean, so what do we buy in the Act 4
yeah.
shop?
A shop relic.
We can afford everything we can afford everything we want with 200 gold.
True. Yeah, we're still guaranteed shop relic in Act 4 if we buy the shackles here. Shiv still dislikes the bicog more than the rebound. It's fair. We will see how both of them play out. And if they're notably terrible, we can always try with Run Resumer and just remove them from the deck and see how much differently things go. Just console them out. I'm down for the shackles, I think. There's nothing else here that I'm particularly looking at, like maybe loop, but not really. Maybe card remove, but not really.
Yeah, I mean, Shackles is just a significant block thingy.
ET saying you removes too much here? Yeah, I don't think so.
It's notably unexciting in the fight we care about the most-ish, Big Spear and Shield.
Yeah, Streamline from Wish,
we'd have
yeah. Sorry, go ahead, what?
Like the argument for the rebound, at least. It's like a Streamline from Wish. I don't know. I think you're really downplaying the utility it has. I'm not saying Dark Shackles is bad in Spear and Shield, but we do have some artifact clear. But it is notably, it would require Necronomicon and hitting the correct target on the Gopher, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it needs a lot to line up.
It's kind of only good in like First Cycle Heart and Time Eater. And sometimes Awakened one.
Sometimes Donudeka.
Yeah. So I don't know. But like, what else are we spending our money on?
Yeah, I think on balance it's still positive. I'm not convinced of that, but I don't like anything else in this shop. Click the red potion. The red potion. No, it is not. I mean, if we had the ability to click any potion here, it would very easily be the Snecko oil. That thing is stupid with Snecko Eye. It just says draw 5 and recost your hand. Why is Warpaint bad? Because it's 173 and it doesn't necessarily hit anything particularly important. 173 puts us out of range for a guaranteed shop relic in Act 4, and there are a lot of shop relics that are a hell of a lot more impactful than a Warpaint. So...
Cauldron.
Yeah.
I don't know if, so assuming that was a serious assumption, instead of Charity, we boss swapped into Sozu.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I put the Cauldron up on the screen. Or the Sozu up on the screen. We cannot potions.
Can you
unfortunately.
actually click? You can click the Cauldron, right? And it buys it?
Yeah, I mean, it's like you can see potions. It's just you click on them and then they don't get added to your potion slots. That's how it works from hallway fights too, right? You see the potions that you would have gotten and then you click on them and they disappear into nothingness. Focused on Necronomicon potion? Yeah. I think this Dark Shackles is better than Skip, and I think nothing else in this shop particularly is, except maybe the loop, but I don't like the loop. Maybe the white noise, but I don't like the white noise. And I think that spending a bit of our money is better than not spending a bit of our money. So I would buy Shackles here. I could be talked into buying either the loop or the white noise instead, but I don't think we should just leave. They're all kind of underwhelming, but they're something, you know?
Yeah. Probably just click the Shackles and leave. It leaves us within range of shop relics, and that's basically all we care for. And also within range of rare cards. Right, rares cost up to 200-ish. So we should be able to afford Echo or Meteor. And we wouldn't be losing out on the combination of Echo, Meteor, and Shop Relic because we don't have enough to afford that combo. Or like any two of them. It's not like it's that sad.
Shift saying white noise is heart damage. It could be. I mean, it's kind of just sad creative AI. Like, slightly faster, but also much less long-term impactful. It could be damage. It could be, like, I don't know, buffer, machine learning, something. Creative AI again. All right. I'm going to click Shackles leave, unless you have final thoughts.
Sounds good to me.
Right. Elite or question mark? This is notably our last chance at an elite. If we question mark, we can go that way I mean, either way gets one more rest site, I guess. And we still need red key.
Do we dodge? Do we dodge? We give up on relic support and just say this is the deck we want to take Act 4 on with. Interesting.
I'm scared.
I am petrified of the Reptomancer. Horrified. What about...
I mean, what do you think the odds are of dying to Repto outright from 72?
20%.
You think it's that high?
Electrodynamics costs 3. Focus costs 3.
Yeah, fucking Snecko.
We die on the spot.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. Magnell putting the life coach energy in chat. Learned a lot from life coach. You can just take the elite. Unfortunately, I am not as good at as life coach, so I cannot guarantee that the draws will be cooperative because better players get better draws, as is tradition.
So here's the issue. We almost definitely need relic support, and so we probably should take the elite because we need the relic support. We have 2 feather heals coming.
And that's why I was saying the chance of dying outright, right? Because if we get like horribly owned, right? If we take like 50 or 60, as long as we can get through this hallway fight, we have a double feather heal and a regular heal in there as well. One of them is the key, but one of them can be a heal if we need it to be. And so like getting kinda owned is alright. Dying is obviously not, but getting kind of owned we can likely come back from here. And it's the question of, again, taking risks. Do we die now or do we die later, right? Is trying to play it too safe the thing that's just going to get us killed in Act 4? ET saying biased might get an out if all the others fall, though you'd still get mauled. Can we still get Mind Bloom? Not for the upgrade all. The event itself can, or yeah, sorry, not for the 999. The event can show up anywhere in the act, but at this point we are, I think it's floor 40 that it switches over, so the last option is full heal for doubt now. Notably, if we go green path, we cannot get Mind Bloom by definition because there's no more event nodes. I guess one here, if we go right at the end there, could be one more.
Yep, I think we have to take the elite because we need relic support. I do think there's a non-insignificant chance that we die to Repto, but what do? We need relic support to fight Act 4.
Oh, true, I'm blind. There is another one right there. Why didn't I? Yeah, you're right. Totally right. Options. Alright, YOLO the elite and pray for not Repto / pray for good draw order.
Yep.
It's not Repto. Okay. Okay.
We will instead get 45.
Well, we can aggregate first. I'm pretty sure that is...
Oops. No, it's not upgraded. 8 energy.
Cool-headed, I assume?
Yep.
Excellent. Wonderful. Wonderful amounts of early output. Great. Double cold snap and then just strike reinforced.
Yep.
We don't have to full reinforced here. And we are not ripping biased.
Behold, it is I, 45.
Interesting.
Oh, nice.
Free hollow. We can pull back the cool-headed if we want.
Yeah, let's do that. Considerations for doubling Gopher, but nah. We want to get focused and such up. We want to get our powers in play.
Right, get capacitor down and then ball or E?
Ball seems better than not ball. Yeah, ball. I want this capacitor upgraded so badly. Look at this rainbow go. We start with compile, yeah?
Yeah. Do we rainbow first, but no, I don't think so. I think we want the energy.
No, because we want to hit consume if we can.
It's not consume, but it is a free hollow. We can get back the zero cost cool-headed if we want.
Oh, it's not upgraded. We had infinite.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm so disappointed.
Infinite.
No. Hollow for zero cost cool? We can't hollow the hollow once. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, it's an extra 5 block that way.
Yep.
So, no reason not to do that. And cool-headed and then draw, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
That good. That's him at 4. 16
seems
passive,
like a good equi hand.
Active, 24.
Because there's a lot of stuff in here I would like to play.
Yeah, I could see like equi. Another cool-headed maybe for some.
Yeah.
Passive block or equi creative AI.
Or do we want to rebound equi?
Yeah, something like that. Probably not, because some of the stuff is too pricey to play, even across 2 turns.
Fair. There's a hollow and draw as well if we need it. And I think we just want to maximize odds of drawing into consume sooner. Creative down Y/N?
creative. Yes.
Okay, so
I like creative.
Equi, cool, creative?
Yep.
I guess cool
Looks
first,
good.
technically. In case it draws something that changes our minds. It didn't.
Still not infinite. Sad.
Oh
Not
no.
infinite. Where's our infinite?
Nowhere.
Defrag's better than loop. And then rebound for 1 damage.
We could hollow something again.
Pog.
No, we can't if we're defragging.
Nope.
Yeah, just defrag and then rebound for 1, I guess, yeah.
Yep.
Exciting turn.
Rebound of the Holy Ages.
Look at all that damage. Ball is one of the best cards in the entire deck. Act 3 and 4 damage solution.
Orbs.
Orbs. Blah. Capacitor Consume is here.
Frost. Yep. I like it. Let's start with that and see how much more we need to block, and if we need to panic, we can do that. We're blocking 34. Looks like we need to panic.
Yeah,
Just machine
double
learning
defend
panic.
does not full block, so yeah.
Yep, yep. Cool, cool, cool.
Okay.
Loop is good. Ball's good. Heat sink's good.
Heat sinks
Probably
ball
heat
loop.
sinks then loop. Yep. Okay. We are once again sitting on an elite by passively blocking
Yep.
more than it can do.
Um,
Honestly, the Act 3 elites
not
need to
quite
be
more than
buffed.
it can do. We're blocking 42 right now, and it's coming in for 45.
Almost. Almost.
So
I guess we play one of these block cards. Fancies.
do we just beam cell reinforced? I guess I don't really want to equi keep this hand.
What's in our discard? Any cool stuff?
We could
Cost
we
one?
could consume.
We could.
Hollow
Yeah, we could
consume.
hollow the consume.
Yeah, because we're close to full block.
That's comfy. Yep.
Yeah. Hollow consume.
Yep.
Focus. Frost. Focus. And now we're in Easeville, yeah?
Yep. I mean, we still play these like capacitors. Get lightning and stuff up. Probably another frost orb is worth as well to mitigate mitigate the burn turns. A 10 burn hand would still damage us probably before that. Now we E a lot. E is cool and epic. Oh look, lightning orbs.
Oh, I forgot to add it actually in the channel. Whoops. I'll do that later. Whatever.
The only appropriate response to that is this.
I knew you were gonna do that. As is tradition. VM constantly madge. Yeah, more frost. That was necessary.
We took 40 to jaw worms and 3 to 2 elites.
Oh, the defect.
Game is weird. Yep.
Whetstone, alright.
I'm here.
Claw.
I'm here to bless the run. The stack is upgraded. You have a 38 card deck.
Yeah, but do we need more block in it?
What's an impervious?
Do we need an impervious?
Um,
Like, it's good
no.
when we have a lot of cards in our discard pile, and by the time we have a lot of cards in our discard pile, we're probably set up.
Reflect on the panic button turn from the last fight.
That's fair. That is fair.
It was on turn like 4.
Thanks, Shift. Appreciate it. I guess I'm just like, I'm worried about it bricking us early. The first couple turns are really, really, really scary, and I don't really want to click a card that makes us worse in the first couple turns.
Right.
You know?
Okay, let's skip. Claw
I
could be
don't.
our damage solution.
Yeah, I don't think it does enough in the later turns to be worth.
True.
Ball and snap. It's already
have
10 on
upgraded.
turn 2. Seems good enough with all the basics around.
I've upgraded our best damage I've upgraded our best damage, to be honest.
It's true.
Whetstone is blessed, though.
It's true. I mean, like, 10 block on turn 2, I don't actually think is meaningful here. ET is the thing. Like... yeah, I don't know.
Holy.
I want to skip this unless you particularly want to click this. What?
Yeah, I'm okay with skipping it.
Okay. Event or hallway?
Probably still the hallway. With Feather Heal to like offset any ownage.
True. This motherfucker. Okay. Double cold snap, hollow single cold snap. Or I guess we could electro and cool headed with the other 2 energy.
I'd probably just start with cool headed. See where life takes us. Machine learning's nice. How's hollow cool headed sound to you?
Hollow cool headed and then yeah, I could see that. And then just hope to draw into more like setup-y stuff.
Yep. Behold.
Setup-y stuff. Loot plus over double cold snap into Vuln. Like, it is 26 damage.
Yes.
Still the loop, yeah?
Yep, I think so. Also cooks the Dark Orb so it offsets some of the damage lost this turn.
True. Holy.
Cooks it.
Okay.
This is the first time defrags cost less than 2. What a gamer. It finally showed up.
So we're doing that.
Capacitor. Chill. Equi defend.
What is that block for? 12 from Frost. 18 with... no, it's not going to be with Orichalcum because we're blocking otherwise. So 12 plus 16, 28, 33, and he's swinging for 37. We take 4. That seems okay.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yep. Yeah, it looks like the best we can do. It does suck to not get the Frost Orbs in front, but cooking this Dark Orb. Aggregate is
Exactly
3
nothing.
energy.
Play it anyway because it's funny. Sorry?
Yeah, sure.
Holy.
Yep.
Um.
Highest cog. of the holy gods.
Actually?
It's finally time. It's finally time. This Dark Orb is killing this loser in like 2 turns.
Where's dual cast? Did we...
Discard.
Costs 1. So just Bicog Shackles, I guess?
Let's see. They would be at 8, 24 passive.
Or do we even have to at that point? Yeah.
Plus, yeah. So they would be blocking for. We'd be blocking for 30 passive, which is full block, and then we can put the zap up.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. And zap.
Okay. Still full blocking. Start with compile, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, we can start with compile. That's fine.
I don't know what we want to draw into really. But
We basically just want to draw through that stuff.
yeah.
Right? Really excited. So what we could do is ball consume. It does damage, but we
do we
could
want to
just
evoke this
sit on
immediately?
this. I mean, if we're putting lightning up, it's still it's going to do damage either way. But we could just consume and like double strike. Holy strikes of the gods.
We cannot consume and double strike. We're on 3 energy.
Oh, true. Have to be consumed ball, which is consume puts them at 10. We block 36, which will block 33 next turn, which seems good if we can't kill next turn.
Yeah, 37 incoming, so we are not full blocking right now. Notably.
I would take 1, but we have Feather Heal next 4, so taking 1's fine. Unless we don't go to the fire? Is that an option? Because we have a fire next 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We go to the fire, recall, get our Feather Heal, and then get an upgrade on Capacitor at the last shot thing.
Sounds right.
Taking one here is okay.
Oh, so just consume then?
Yeah.
Or actually we can consume reinforce, take 0.
True. Neat.
Yeah.
Yep. And we draw dual cast because we are gamer.
We did not draw dual cast, but it's 126. It's maybe worth it anyway.
Yeah, we can just like cool-headed. Or
rebound snap cool-headed?
Yeah, snap's fine too. Look at this 12 damage. Holy.
Mouse, goddamn.
Rebound skippers are literally not doing any damage right now. It even got doubled. Rebound skippers
Gaming.
are dead. Where's our glacier? Where's our
Not
glacier?
here. I don't
We've
like
seen,
these.
like 0 cards. We've had an Ironclad at Act 3.
It's true. Skip, yeah.
I'm not sure if these cool-headed minuses are still positive.
My
go with a no.
feeling is no. If it was green, I would click, but not green. I don't think it's doing enough.
Yep, I skipped 2.
Alright. Feather Heal Recall? Still the plan?
Yes, that sounds good to me. So I want this capacitor upgraded. I want it to be.
Right. Event or one last hallway?
Our rare check should be pretty decent. So probably just one last hallway.
15.9 %
Per card slot, right?
per card slot, yeah. No, this is chance to see at least 1. It says.
Icky. Yeah, I mean we also want uncommons too.
Yeah.
So.
glacier, etc.
Right.
Combat?
Yep. Let's fight our...
How do I undo? I hate this fucking...
It's okay. We
Just cool-headed
with
equi.
gears. Yes. Well, cool-headed, and then see where life takes us. Equi is where life takes us.
Yep.
Exciting stuff.
Double gopher for weak stacking. And that doesn't deal damage.
This just looks like a forced, reinforced in turn.
Could be. That still takes 8.
Just take 8. Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing else there to do.
I'm like
defect,
looking
you
at
take
the
12
cards
more.
of like, is there an argument for anything else here that I can realistically make? And the answer is no. Double ball is a reroll. Yeah, it's just too risky. Too risky.
Yeah, 8's a good number. Unfortunately, this enemy can hit for 50 as well, like a debuff, and of course it can fix.
Okay, double cool to start? Or do we want to rebound anything?
What do you mean by double cool?
I don't know what I mean by double cool. I saw the double thing and I was like, oh, we can double a card. And then, oh, I want to play cool-headed. And my brain just conflated the two. So,
Yeah. Yep.
Just cool-headed, yeah?
Cool-headed, yeah.
Unexciting.
Yep, that's the defect experience.
So we could just rebound if we want to risk changing intent and have a strike if it's really bad. Or we can just chill and take some more chip.
Yeah, I mean, this is the best intent we could ask for, so
I guess,
just
yeah.
chill in turn. It is interesting whether we biased here, but I take it our stuff is so behind here that
Yeah, I don't think there's a world where we biased. This is a fight that you kind of have to sit on, I feel. Well, free capacitor consume is nice, at least.
We get to double the bead cell and then compile to reroll him. Oh my god, this game rocks.
Okay.
Lord.
Question. Electro. Do we play it, and if so, do we play it before or after the consume? Because if we play it after the consume, we have more lightning up, and I don't know that that's good.
Yeah, I mean, it evokes a frost, so that sounds bad to me.
Yeah. Maybe
so
we do beam cell compile first and see what we get, at least?
Yeah, sure.
We get 27.
Looks like
so
we're
yeah,
evoking some frost.
So now do we want to evoke
21.
more frost, I guess? Consume is +3 focus, so they'll evoke for 8. So if we consume first, and then electro, we evoke 2 frost for 16. And then have another 5 up afterwards. So 21, we take 6.
Mm-hmm.
And if we electro before consume, then we evoke this one for 5. And we have 2 up afterwards, so that's 15 block.
Which is worse.
Which is worse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so consume electro machine learning. Ow.
Yep. We have 21 feather heal, is that right?
Feather is 3 per 5 cards. And we have, so 7 by 3, 21, yeah.
21 feather heal. That's nice. Loop is good. I guess we gotta put one of these attacks in.
Double snap.
Maybe not. What are our hologrammable attacks? There's
compile.
Compile. We could hologram the consume.
Compile draws 2 and reshuffles into aggregate, notably.
Oh, that's nice. Let's do that.
Not that we have a lot of expensive targets for it, but then we can hollow the compile itself with the 3 cost one.
Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. That's a cool thing. Feather heal.
Okay. And we are still doing that plan, yeah? Hollow the compile again? Do we want a rainbow first this time?
Yeah, I can see rainbow first.
Right.
Watch this.
Why did you say that? Why did you do this? You literally just said, I need to stop saying watch this. It keeps getting us into trouble. Just a couple floors ago. Now you say watch this, and it curses us.
No, we have rebound here. We're perfectly okay.
I mean, we are.
Perfectly okay.
Just you had to say the cursed words, man. Yeah, this is rebound and then cold snap if we need to, yeah? Also good to see a farewell.
Okay, now we can cool-headed and then dual cast. Epic. Oh, and loop. Loop is part of that too. Cool-headed dual cast loop. Alright, we should be okay now.
Strikes today. There's been at least one. There's been at least one. We're not equiing this hand, are we?
No.
I mean, the double cold snap is actually kind of nice. I could actually see Equi defend just for hand space here. Because having reinforced for emergency block and cold snap, like necro cold snap for both orb gen and intent change is not a bad safety net.
Okay. Defragment off the gong.
Yeah, so just defrag cool here, I guess?
Yep.
Cool. $57, notably less exciting number. Start with the beam cell, I guess? See what he does? Or start with the gopher.
Gopher.
Yeah. Okay. That's actually fine. We have a lot of passive block up by now. So do we want to still be looping frost though, right?
Actually, what's in the deck? If dual cast is there, we can loop the dark.
Dual cast is in draw. Can we actually? This isn't lethal immediately, but it's close. If we cool-headed, hollow the dual cast.
Puts it at 8 damage, 8 HP. And
then.
Sure, we can do that.
Okay.
You can beam cell into the block without incrementing the block, right?
True.
We're weakened, yeah. And then and then strike kills.
Nice.
Nice.
Another capacitor? Pretty juicy.
Capacitor.
Yeah?
It's here. Yep. And now we get our last upgrade of the run.
Full HP.
Until
Pretty
next time.
spicy. Is it
Um,
still capacitor now that we have 2 of them? Or is it a hologram? Or a cool-headed?
I think that's intriguing. I think one capacitor has to be upgraded, and then we can upgrade a hologram into Act 4.
Hmm.
Because having the hologram infinite chain
Mm-hmm.
open to you in the heart is really important, I think. But having the ability to sit on the awakened one is good.
Yeah.
Capacitor just makes the the capacitor upgrade makes the capacitor easier to play into the awakened one.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to play them into the awakened one because of consume.
True.
Playing the win con.
ET saying Rainbow Ever or Trust the AI. Palil saying Reinforced is a decent upgrade too. Yeah. I think we have enough orb gen at this point that I'm okay letting the Rainbow fly. Reinforced is like, it's solid, but just like a single block dense card is not really the thing that I'm most scared of right now for this deck, I don't think. I would rather have the scaling. I don't know. What do you think, What?
Yeah, I would never upgrade reinforced body over capacitor, aggregate, or hologram here.
Yeah.
I think reinforced is like toward the middle of the pack. Yeah. Capacitor, aggregate, hologram, cool-headed.
Yep.
All strike me as better upgrades.
Yeah, I'm just a little too brain fuzzy to exactly verbalize why right now, but it's not like where the deck is weak exactly.
Because we lose fights. So one is the thought that reinforced body doesn't help that much into the heart specifically because we're frail vuln in first cycle. 2 is the thought that it doesn't help in Spire Shield Spear because it doesn't progress the fight at all. 3 is the thought that it doesn't help much in Time Eater or shapes or donuts or awakened one relative to the other upgrades. So it just doesn't do much. It's nice to like end your turn with it, and it's nice to have like reliable block with Snecko. It's just the difference between the upgraded and the unupgraded one isn't going to be as powerful into any of the fights, I think, as some of these other upgrades. The issue is that some of these upgrades are better in some fights and some of them are worse in some fights.
The words progress the fight that you had there, I think, are the key ones. Like not just directly progress as in like, you know, dealing more damage, giving more output, but reinforced it's just kind of there. It's like one turn of okay, I'm not dead, but then it doesn't move things forward. And the deck is slow enough right now that we can't afford to invest our upgrades in cards that just sit there for a turn and then don't do anything to help us going forward.
Yeah. And if anything, you would take it before the Act 4 stuff. Because you're allowed to take a bit of chip because of Feather and the ability to rest into the Act 3 boss gauntlet here. And so you would just here pick something that's either good in both Acts 3 and 4, or something that, if you need the help, is specifically good in the Act 3 boss gauntlet. And I think the capacitor, I think the deck kind of struggles in certain iterations of the Awakened One fight. So I want the consume to be especially like I want the consume to be played on spot multiple times.
Yep.
Capacitor makes that easier to do.
All right. Capacitor
so
it
I want
is.
the capacitor upgrade for the Awakened One.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I think so. And it also plays into the heart too, because it also allows multi-consume deck cycles.
Yeah, machine learning is a weird one. I definitely wouldn't put it above the stuff that Wet called out there, but it is an interesting angle. It makes turn 2 Spire Spear and Shield very slightly better if we land it. But yeah, it's marginal. Yeah. Alright, egg cool-headed, I guess, and see where we land.
Yep, sounds right.
Consume
Holy.
right away. Nice. We can hollow the cool-headed and do that again if we want.
What about consume rainbow hologram cool-headed? No, that's 11 energy. Sticky.
Why is everything 3?
Consume hologram cool-headed. Yeah, consume hologram cool-headed is going to be the most block, I think.
Yeah.
No. It still blocks less than rainbow.
Rainbow evokes, yeah.
Because the hologram and rainbow both conflict with orichalcum. Hologram just does less. So consume rainbow. Oh. I think I'd rather consume
We can hollow the
cool-headed.
aggregate and then play zap to evoke something.
Say we do that, then we are stuck with 0 frost orbs.
True.
Consume hollow cool-headed, see what we draw.
Sure.
Holy, infinite.
Hollow egg and then rainbow or something?
Yeah, because it leaves
Oh wait, no,
one
we
frost
can't.
orb up.
Yeah, we can't play it. It's 2.
Yeah, it leaves one frost orb up. That's okay. We can play the defend as well. I respect it.
We can actually get the zap out first as well.
Yeah.
Zap,
sure,
rainbow,
let's do
defend.
that. Yeah. Full block. Consume and play. Orbs.
Okay.
I am personally a massive fan of taking 1 billion damage this time.
Okay. You want to get the capacitor out?
No. 7. We can block for 14 with electro reinforce. We could full block with just raw reinforce. Intriguing.
So Electro evokes this guy for 8. And then 7
Oh,
more.
it's 8, yeah.
So 15, we take 15.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. It's nice to have the Electro down. We have 1, 2, 3 Frost in draw, and 1 hologram, and the panic button.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. I like it. Getting it in play out of the deck is all nice too.
So, Electro reinforced, go for Undonu?
Yep.
Okay, we did get the Frost. Start with Cool-Headed?
Yes.
Okay,
is this Equi-Loop?
So Equi is 16 plus 5, 21, taking 9, yeah. We could also
do want the
equi
loop
chill
in
for
play.
full block. But it would be
Is
nice
that...
to have the loop
yeah,
for
it'd
next
be-
turn. Although looping lightning is like kind of mediocre for next turn, so I'm actually okay if we're holding it anyway with equi. Just hold the loop and drop it next turn instead.
I mean, looping lightning's solid because we have Electro in play.
Fair.
What's in the draw pile? We should have at least one more frost source.
Yep.
Yeah, there's not much block there. So taking the extra damage this turn.
Well, there's Hollow and Panic, but yeah, otherwise not great. And we will not be drawing that many cards if assuming we equi.
Yeah. But
so maybe hold chill for that reason of just having frost and being able to evoke frost next turn if we do not draw block or the ability to get block with Hollow.
Yeah, that sounds good enough.
Alright, so equi loop E?
Yes. The nuts. Everyone calls them that.
It's true.
Panic is okay, so like defrag chill panic is solid.
Yep.
Play like the strikes and stuff, or the strike and stuff.
Yeah, I don't see anything particularly better than that. Panic is... I mean, defrag panic is full block, so we don't have to chill if we don't want to. But it would be nice to loop some frost. And what's our alternative? Like, double strike again? No?
The damage. The damage.
So yeah, just defrag chill panic. Yeah.
Yep.
And a strike.
And we have the loop chain going.
Do we strike Deca just because lightning has, before equi, has gravitated more towards Deca?
I think we still want to kill Donu as fast as we can.
Yeah.
So probably just Donu.
Yeah, there's not that far behind.
Yeah. Donu's the one we're afraid
it's
of
scary,
being outscaled by. Yeah.
Agree. Just making sure not pattern playing too hard.
Never.
Never.
Double beam cell on Donu.
Is it double blocking? Cell? We're not full blocking. We're taking 8 right now, so probably want a double cold snap instead.
Yeah.
So creative strike double snap here.
Yes. The damage. Holy echo form. Echo dual cast.
Snap blocks for another 27 on top of the 14. 7 through 7, 41. We take 1. Yeah, that's solid.
Yep. We can now play 3 strikes at once. Damage is...
Holy.
Watch this loop.
We can double consume and have no orb slots. My god.
That's wild.
Um,
we play one of these. We play one consume though, right?
Yeah, one of them. Not doubled, but one. What do we double?
Defend.
Is it actually just strike? Or is it defend? Do we need the block that badly?
A little bit. Blocking for 21.
It's never double shackles, because he still has one artifact up, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
So double defend, consume, ball to evoke.
I probably shackles on Donu here. That way we can land Gopher instead of ball. So like double defend, consume, shackles on Donu.
Okay.
There's also ball evokes our frost, and that's
Yep.
no bueno.
Take another 8 here.
We're getting outscaled by the nut. By the breakfast menu to use is it shifts thing?
Double capacitor?
Yes. Double capacitor, then ag, then frost. We should be out of this fight.
And just the regular cool-headed for 1, or the premium cool-headed for 3?
The one.
Yeah. Aha! Lovely.
Yeah, we should be comfortable enough. We only took a billion damage. That's
True.
Fine.
Do we want to actually...
Yeah.
Oh, we already double beam cell with Necro, so double defrag, and then Necro double beam cell, and go for a zap or something.
I'd probably double the zap.
Oh yeah, we have so many orb slots.
Yeah. We have a passive blocking for 60, so we can survive like 3 more things.
Still single defrag though, right?
I mean, stripping artifacts sounds good, but we can do like beam cell.
Yeah, we can
yeah.
Necro double beam cell strips.
Yeah, we don't need this loser to be weak yet.
Yep.
We can do that.
And just because.
Because you told me to. We do need to get some stuff going. Rebound of the Holy Ages. This double rebound into strike play. Epic.
Yeah.
It's probably strike into rebound, but double rebound does more damage, so like that's much cooler.
We could double rebound Storm. I don't think we want to, because we want our frost, but it's funny.
So funny.
Yeah, we don't really want to rebound the strike here, I guess, so give up a little bit of damage, give up 6.
Yep.
Or double strike rebound E.
Yes.
Okay. Double 1 cost cool?
Yeah, looks good. Now we can double Gopher to cover for 2 turns from now.
Works. And single beam cell, just for the principle of the thing.
Yep. For the principle of the thing!
It's important. Okay.
Ooh, more echoes.
Yeah. Double the echo, I guess.
Yep.
Because we're already full blonking anyway. Do we want to get some more lightning down? I think no.
No, just double strike.
Yep.
Strike's the best damage card in the deck. Besides the rebound, of course.
That's true.
Is double consume positive here? So it puts them at 17. 17 by 3 is 51. We have 2 loops, so 51 plus 34 is 85. So we would have 85 passive frost, which is more than we have now.
Yeah.
So double consume is positive.
Double consume, double snap. Still loops frost.
Yeah. Double consume, double strike does.
We have 3 echo stacks. We can double both.
Yes, we can do that. Just own the Donu with our 9 damage at a time.
Look at this. It's gonna be triple strike. The world isn't ready.
Holy.
Oh god. The fact that we are down to 42 HP, though, makes me scared about the Spiral Elites. I was already scared, you know, but, like, continuing to be. Capacitor or compile here?
Capacitor?
And then, I guess.
Yeah, sure. They are dead. I'm going to get some more water and stuff whilst we kill these losers by hitting E a bunch of times. So, BRB gamers.
Why did I do that? Whatever. Nice. Okay. The nuts are down and it's Tim. Oh, Tim. Oh, Timmy Tim. Tim. Do not throw. I would not like to. If I am taking more than 0 damage in the fight, we're throwing. Good to know, good to know, good to know. I'm actually going to BRB as well. I need to hit the washroom real quick. So maybe Wet will be back before I am, but yeah, 2 minutes.
The Eater of Time. Holy. This hand is what we in the business call uninspiring.
Alright, looks like Wet is back now as well. And it is indeed Tim.
I have acquired banana bread also.
Wow, congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
Why uninspiring? Did I miss something? Uninspiring?
His hand.
Oh,
His hand
yeah.
fire.
Yeah, the hand is indeed uninspiring. Not really helping us much early on. There's none of our setup stuff, no draw to find the setup stuff.
We get to exhaust Rainbow.
Yep, that's pretty much it. Is it just Rainbow E here? I don't know that Double Strike is worth 2 card plays even into Vuln.
Nope.
Same with Beam Cell. If it was plus, maybe there's an argument, but minus, nope. Although 3-cost Strike is the centerpiece of our deck, but you know, we'll let Tim have this one.
You've won round 1, Tim.
Okay,
Much better.
so we can aggregate loop consume.
6, 7. Loop consume. Yeah, we can consume, loop, gopher.
Yeah. And that's doubled gopher. Yep.
Weakness.
Okay.
Yep. Own, but
We have apparently thrown now, according to Magnill's definition, because we took more than 0 damage in the fight. Unfortunate,
yeah, but then we draw this hand and we win the fight on the spot, so that's cool.
6 card plays. So Capacitor, Defrag, Cool-Headed are 3 of them.
Yep.
Capacitor before the Cool-Headed, I assume?
Yep. No, actually, I could see after.
Too late now.
Defrag, definitely. Another hollow is nice. Or hollow into consume. Or not consume. Actually, consume could work.
Yeah, I actually kind of like Hollow
probably...
Consume here. 3 card plays left, notably.
Hollow consume creative.
So Hollow is 2, Consume is 1. Yeah, Hollow Consume creative. Yeah, I'm down. We have achieved Frost Focus.
Now we just click funny things until the fight's over. Like
loop, snap. Anything to hollow?
Yeah.
You can hollow a 0-cost Cool-Headed plus, I guess. Start looping Frost.
I mean, we have snap for that.
Oh, yeah. But also to see if we draw into anything more interesting, the Capacitor, maybe. But we might not have the energy to play it then, so...
Yep.
Just loop snap.
Yep.
Save the card plays. Machine learning is it worth? Probably not. Maybe to get it out of the deck, if nothing else.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And it's like okay on the drawdown turns.
They are unkillable.
There
That's
is
nice.
our Capacitor. Plus.
We have won this fight.
Cool-Headed to start, and then double ball. I guess.
Sure, yeah. And then just, and then just hit E roughly 40 times.
Is it actually Easeville?
Meter actually can't damage us now.
Cool.
Yep, we built decks that sit on the Act 3 bosses. Predictable enough.
Yeah, I need an E version of that one. You are correct, Magnell.
There was this period where like I went like it wasn't my most recent month of Spire, but like one of my months of Spire before last year's mid-retirement, where like I only lost in Act 4. But like I consistently lost in Act 4. Even with Watcher, like I had sub 50% with Watcher, and every loss was to the heart. And I realized at some point I can make decks that reach the heart, but I can't make decks that beat them. I've since improved the beating the heart bit, but now I just die in Act 2 a lot. It's really weird. I don't know what happens. I don't understand this game at all.
Spire is a weird game. So what do you think our Act 4 upgrade is?
Probably
I'm thinking-
hologram.
Yeah, I'm thinking either hologram or cool-headed, and probably hologram.
Yeah, probably hologram, just that opens up the infinite.
Yep.
Which is
Luckily,
significant in both
Feather
fights.
should have us covered on the rest front.
Yep. It's crazy that we didn't see like any of the big Snecko cards.
Yeah.
AFO, Meteor Strike, Echo. Of course, those
Sunder.
are rares. Even
Oh,
something
Jesus.
like Thunder, yeah.
Your mic, like, went insane for a second there.
Holy. Yeah, my bad. I didn't really do anything different.
Technology is garbage. This is fun gameplay. I love pressing the E button over and over again. But it's better than accidentally misclicking and throwing, so
So it
I'm
is
gonna
worth
do-
noting
Hmm?
that the other day I was interested in the question about which Act 3 boss is the most threatening.
Mhm.
And it is worth noting that Donu Deka did like 3 times as much damage as the Time Eater.
Yeah. This is true.
Plus 1 to the Donu Deka voters.
Alright. Hollow, it's your time. We want to at least make a cursory glance over, like, it could be Ag, I guess, but I think just Hollow.
Hmm?
Magnell had 2 all-for-ones. Greedy, hoarding them all to yourself. There's a Sunder.
scene?
It's a little
Oh,
late.
sorry,
but-
I'm behind. I'm still seeing the Time Eater.
Oh. We're in the Act 4 shop.
What? Okay.
There is
Yeah,
a
it just
Doom and
started
Gloom.
lagging.
There's
Okay.
a Doom. There's a Sunder. There's a Hollow. There's a Spoon. There's another Loop.
The shop, every shop we've seen has been insanely bad.
Yep.
Okay. I have a theory.
Okay.
Theory is that Discovery provides,
By Discovery, you mean magnetism?
and Magnetism provides Discovery.
I don't like that theory. I can't refute it immediately, but I don't like it.
No, I straight up think Magnetism is like the only clickable thing in this shop, besides like a hologram, maybe. Maybe the
Yeah.
hologram.
Hologram, maybe. Doom. I could try to talk myself into it and be unsuccessful. God. Like,
Them is alive.
I mean, you're not wrong in that we need, like, something bigger than a Doom or a Hollow here, and Mag might make it.
It's just the shop is so bad,
Yeah.
and Magnetism is like the highest upside thing in the shop, and what
Yeah.
we need is high upside.
Fucking alright. I guess I'm clicking the cringe card, yeah.
And if we win, all the credit goes to Blim, because Blim is alive.
Noted. Okay, well there's our turn 1 Electro.
Oh, if we actually pull the turn 2 bias cog from turn 1 Electro, I'm going to pog out of my mind.
Well, let's rainbow compile first then and see if
Holy.
we can get to it,
Yes.
yeah?
Oh, if we manage this, I'm pogging.
So this is the
Yes.
order of things, yes?
Yep, rainbow compile.
Compile on spear or shield, actually?
That's an intriguing question. Intriguing.
Turning around doesn't do much.
I'm thinking shield, because getting one dead is nice. We can probably just sit on solo spear after a while, and shield debuffs focus.
Yep.
Yeah, let's punch the spear in the face.
Well, consume is not bad.
Yeah, consume electro is solid here.
Consume electro.
Panic?
I was wondering of like how greedy is the panic? Because we will have no frost for next turn.
No.
And I think we have to consume electro. We can't just raw cool-headed here.
Electro.
Oh, we don't have fucking energy for panic anyway. I'm stupid.
It's okay. We have machine learning. Machine learning owns. So this is -7 for +6. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Sorry, -7 for +6 on what?
Oh, so we take 7 less by facing the shield, but take 6 more by facing the shield. So that's net 1 block facing the shield instead of the spear.
Okay. So we continue to face shield?
Yes.
Or do we want to turn around in preparation for next turn in case we don't draw a card that lets us turn around next turn?
Yeah, that's a consideration. You probably just take the one to do that here. Face spear. -20. Strength down is nice.
Well, there's a bicog.
Okay. Yes.
What can we hollow that is meaningful?
We did it. We did the electro into biased cog plan, which is the exact thing we took the biased cog for. We have to clip this and send it specifically to shift.
Okay, so I'm just playing this, right?
Yes, I'll be right back. I have to go grab my computer charger. But yes, that is getting played.
Okay. We have 4 energy remaining. We could just land 2 frost and evoke both of this lightning. Cool-heading first to see what we get. We could capacitor beam cell and have the orb slots spare for next turn, and just get super owned right now. I don't love that plan. There's not much worth hollowing here. 1 cost hollow. We could get back a 3 cost cool-headed that is worse than the 2 cost cool-headed plus for no particular reason. We get a defend that is actively worse than orichalcum. We get defend, but we already don't have, we could get consume, but we already don't have many orb slots, and we can't capacitor, hollow, and consume. We could get the panic button. Hollow panic is solid.
I'm back.
Yeah. Welcome back. Debating what to do with the last 4 energy. I think the main options I see are hollow panic or just land 2 frost with our bunch of focus. I think it's probably just the panic. We might not draw frost next turn and get owned next turn is the risk of that, but we're also just getting owned this turn, so, you know.
Can't we snap hollow panic? Isn't panic only 1?
We only have 4 energy. Oh, so, right, where snap is getting doubled. Right. Panic is 2 though.
Oh,
So-
panic 2. Interesting.
So we cannot do that.
So what's the discard exactly? Okay. Okay. Noted.
A funny option is,
Boom, double snap.
yeah. Hollow consume, snap, snap, yeah.
That evokes 1. We're at how much focus?
So right now we have 7.
Okay,
After the consume, we would be at 10 focus, so would be evoking for 15?
Oh, that's the 4 of the card in hand, not the focus. I see.
Yeah, sorry.
Uh,
Focus is 7 right now.
7 would go to 10, so it'd be 12, so it evokes for 14. We take 26 on that line.
Passive is... No, sorry, evokes for 15. Right? No? Am I crazy?
Yes, that's right. 15, and then how much passive? 12, so 27 to
10 passive.
10 passive? We'd have 10 focus with...
Oh, wait, sorry, yeah, 12 passive, 12. So,
okay,
15
so
plus 12, 27.
Take 13.
27 plus 5 from the hollow.
Yep, 8. Okay. Intriguing. The alternative is to end this turn with 0 frost.
And a panic button.
And a panic button.
I do not
So
love
I'm
that.
gonna go with the take 8 line.
Yep. So hollow consume, and then necro double cold snap into spear. Is the plan?
Yeah.
I would take more than 8 because of the burns, but whatever. It's still our best.
Nothing we can do about that.
Yep. Ow. Okay,
Feels crazy here.
Very spicy chill, yeah.
Does this defrag get played? So Hollow allows us to hit what? So assume we have 1 spare energy because we want...
Could dual cast,
want
actually. But we don't have extra frost gen after that.
Yeah.
So that would be super omega greedy. Chill goes away, so we can't hollow it.
What about Chill evokes 2, and they evoke for
14.
14. Chill blocks for 28, leaving a frost orb up, which is a total of 39.
Yep.
We can hologram the beam cell. And beam cell.
Oh yeah, beam cell, strip, and then shackles.
Yeah, we can beam cell the shield and shackles the block for 12. Because it still blocks more in that direction and then it blocks in the other direction. But then we have no way to turn around to really take advantage of it. If we could turn around after that, it would be full blocking. Alas. But that's actually hollow.
Yeah, Potato, we looked at that line. The problem is it doesn't leave any frost up. And that is spooky.
Yeah, so if we dual cast raw, it blocks for
28.
Then we chill, and that blocks for 14 more. And
so 42 plus 11.
Yeah, it leaves 1 up, so 53.
Yep.
Hologram blocks for
5. So 58.
58. And then the shackles play full blocks. And then we can get loop in play. And we still have a frost up. That's being looped.
Does that energy math?
Yeah, dual
so chill is 0. Chill is 0, dual cast is 0. Hollow is 2.
Beam Cell's 1.
Yeah, so
Shackles
1 for the
is
beam cell,
0.
2 for the hollow, 1 for the loop. And then, yeah, Shackles, dual cast, chill is free. Okay, so to confirm, it is dual cast, then chill.
Yep.
Then we hollow the beam cell. We play beam cell against spear.
Yep.
And then Shackles the spear, and then loop.
Yes.
Okay. Dual cast first.
Defrag, dual, chill, loop, shackles. Turn. Yeah, the defrag just doesn't strike me as doing enough in the fight. Justify.
Good
I
turn.
think all the defrag lines take damage. Nice.
Yeah, we already have like 8 focus. At a certain point, it's diminishing returns.
So ag, cat, ball into.
We can't cap and ball energy.
Do we just ball?
And evoke our only frost?
Yeah, so evoking the only frost. So lightning does 1 base higher than frost. So the lightning is 11, and it evokes for 16. So the ball here does 16 AoE plus 11. Right. So 27 to the spear. Okay. Then loop does 20 more AoE. So it's 47 to the spear. And we have zap in play because we can equi here.
We do have a hollow likely coming next turn.
With hollow likely coming next turn. And
we have 1 machine learning in play, do we? No, we do not have machine learning in play. So we don't overdraw. We can't actually hollow something.
And our next turn doesn't block anyway, so like we need the spear dead.
Yeah, true.
And that's like the closest we get. Double ball on the spear.
The
I also
ball.
didn't even count. Yeah, I also didn't even count the 10 times 2 damage.
Oh yeah, well 9.
Or not,
because we're debuffed.
So there's 27 immediately, 47 across 2 turns, plus 18, 55, 65. So we need to do 40 damage somehow or other next turn. So we hope that the hologram lets us get ball back or something.
Alright, double ball, equi E?
Yes.
Nice. Free hollow. Very nice.
Does hollow ball just kill?
Stupid fucking mouse. So the ball is 3 energy for 9 damage plus 14 evoke. And then another 9 at end of turn, so 18, 32. It's 6 shy, I believe.
It's a double. You didn't double it.
Oh, I didn't double it. You're right. So yes, it's a kill. That seems worth.
Holy.
And we can play out the mag.
Lim is alive.
Most important card in the deck. A blue candle. Wonderful. That's the relic I was hoping to see. It's finally here, though. The funny Snecko card. The funny Snecko card has arrived. We do still click on it, right?
Yeah,
I'm like...
of course. So I just want to say, I think we did a fantastic job getting this far.
Yeah.
The odds are not in our favor, and I'm not doomsaying, but I've had a lot of fun in this run.
Same.
It's been a very fun run, and we've had some really good micro stuff, like that last turns of the Spire.
Yeah. That was a clean spear and shield fight for this deck. Like, yes, we took a bunch of damage, but that could have gone so badly.
Yep.
Oh boy. Yeah.
And the things that we took for that fight did exactly the things we needed them to in that fight. And I think we made the right decisions at various points. And
yeah, I am really happy with this run as we have played it, regardless of how the heart fight goes.
Right. So win or lose, this has been a good one.
Hell yeah.
Now let's die on turn 2.
Funny Snecko card, activate. All right, Mr. Hart, let's see what you got, buddy.
Loop learn, end turn.
Sorry? Loop learn, end turn, you said? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ball?
No, I'd rather keep the HP.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. Well, we did what we could.
Okay.
Okay. There's absolutely 0 block in this hand, but we have
a hologram. We can also hollow the compile because we have aggregate.
We have weak. I take it you never hollowed the compile over just applying weakness.
Oh, I didn't even see the go for the eyes there. I am dumb. Yeah. No, that is. So yeah, hollow gopher, consume capacitor.
Yeah, consume capacitor in turn.
Yep.
Turnip, GG.
This has to be consume capacitor, right?
Yes. We take our comfortable 24. We hope to survive another turn.
Okay.
It's the wrong hologram. It could have been infinite. No!
We were so close to greatness.
We can chain Equis here, right?
Equi,
hollow to
hollow.
Hollow.
Yeah.
And then we can like.
We have infinite in hand.
Rainbow.
This one's not upgraded, bookshelf.
Honestly, we should ban bookshelf for that.
It's true.
Chronomicers, GG.
It's true. We have infinite blue candle procs. That is accurate. And by infinite, I mean 10. This is just hollow the hollow, hollow the equi, play out equi again?
Yes. It might be worth considering. So let's hollow the hollow, then hollow. We'll start with hollow.
Yeah, that's just happening.
Does hollow consume Rainbow Cold Snap Dual Cast do anything relevant here? So consume.
I mean, rainbow. Oh, if we consume first, yeah. Yes. Consume and then rainbow cold snap. So then we're dual casting the frost. With the consume in play, we haven't gotten any other focus down yet. Oh, we have. We have 3 focus. Right, because we consumed once already, so we would be at 6 focus. So the frost would be evoking for 11. Right? Is that?
At 6 focus. They're at 8. They evoke for +3, so 11, yeah.
So dual cast would be 22. ET saying Cold Rainbow dual cast doesn't need the consume more block this turn. No, because then that's dual casting lightning. Oh wait, no, sorry, for the cold before rainbow.
Cold before rainbow, but the frost in front.
Yeah, and then we can just dual cast.
Yeah, but that's not. No way, that's enough block, because that takes 6 feet of death. and we have to block at least 39.
I mean, we can still hollow Equi after that,
So,
but yeah.
all right, let's calc the calc the snap rainbow dual cast line. So we snap first.
Mm-hmm.
Rainbow puts the frost in front, so it's frost lightning, frost dark.
Mm-hmm.
We then dual cast
Mm-hmm.
for what was it, 22. So we have 22 block from the dual cast.
Wait, this is
and
that's without playing the consume though. So we only have 3 focus, so it's not 22.
All right, so it's they evoke for 8, so 16.
Yep, 16.
16 plus 9 already because it's 15 minus 6 for beat of death. So it's 25. Hologram blocks for 3, so that's 28. And then
And
the
Equi is...
dude blocks for 14, so that's 42. So that survives.
So we live on 2.
Okay. Now let's calc the hologram consume line.
Mm-hmm.
So hologram blocks for 3.
Yep.
Consume is -1 from that. So hologram blocks for 1.
Mm-hmm.
Hologram consume.
Yep. So we're at 16.
Cold snap. Yeah, cold snap puts us to 14. Rainbow evokes the dark, evokes the first frost by itself, and evokes the lightning by its... No, it doesn't evoke the lightning by itself. So it just evokes the frost by itself. So that doesn't get double evoked ever. So that has to be negative block, or negative block compared to the alternative. So
wait.
snap.
Wait, no, hold on, because we'll have 3 orb slots after the consume, which means that they will just be the rainbow slots.
Yes.
Unless we snap first, in which case
Yeah.
it will be... Or wait,
No,
no,
I mean,
sorry.
It ends the same. Snapping last just evokes the lightning manually and leaves 2 frost up, but doesn't block very much.
But it leaves the 2 frost up to be dual casted.
No, because well, yeah. So one of them is in the front after the cold snap. Okay, so hollow consume was +1 block.
Mm-hmm.
Cold snap is -1 block, so we're at 14.
Mm-hmm.
Rainbow. Oh, so no, we're doing cold snap after rainbow.
Yeah, cold snap after
Rainbow is -1 block, so we're at 14.
Yep.
Cold snap is -2 block.
So 11. Or sorry, 12.
12. Dual cast is
plus 22.
Plus
22 minus 2.
So plus 20, so
yeah.
32. And that's everything.
Yeah, and then we can't, we've already used the hollow, we can't get Equi.
Right. So we have to do the cold snap rainbow, dual cast hollow
Equi.
Yeah.
Okay,
actually, I think we still die because of the burn, but we might be at 1. I forget, but that's
yeah, no, we do die from the burn. Fuck.
But that's like our only line, so...
Compile is technically a line. If we die this way, right, we can rainbow, hollow the compile, and pray for something that lets us do other things. I have no idea what that is, but it's guaranteed death versus options.
I mean...
Right?
The only option is 0 cost hologram?
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Did that line die? Was it exactly...
I'm pretty sure it's exact death, but let's calc it again to be sure, because I don't want to just YOLO it away if not.
Right. So 15, so snap is -2, so 13.
13.
Rainbow evokes the snap for how much?
We are at 3 focus right now, so it would be 8.
So 13 -2 plus 8, 19. Okay.
Then we dual cast for 16 minus 2.
So how is the... 1, 2, 3, revokes 3, goes lightning, lightning. What is another frost get there? Sorry, I got lost in the frost.
Cold snap. Cold snap goes here. Then
Right.
rainbow happens
Rainbow
for lightning, frost, and then push forward. So the cold snap frost is here, and the rainbow ones are here.
So we're at 19, and then...
And then we dual cast frost for 16 minus 2.
14, so 33. Hollow is
Hollow's 3. So 36.
36. And then...
And Equi
13.
is 14.
14. 50. Wait, so we're alive by 8 on this line, right?
We fucked up the math either this time or last time.
Just play it. Like,
Yeah.
we died.
So it's snap, rainbow, dual cast, hollow, Equi. Yeah? Did we add an extra frost evoke? I'm just gonna fucking do it. Yeah?
Yep. Do-do-do. Yeah, looks like added an extra frost evoke.
Sad.
Oh well, amid. I think we're still alive. Yeah, still alive. Okay, we're gaming.
Okay.
Meteor of the Holy Ages of the Gods.
Meteor evokes this frost, yes? So
Yeah.
so we get some block and we don't die from bee to death. Not that we would anyway, we'd live on 1, but
That's true.
double the meteor
Yeah.
and then capacitor afterwards.
Sure. Yep. Capacitor slime.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Bookshelf saying forced to bicog. I mean, yeah, maybe. We're at fucking 5 health and no frost.
That sounds true to me.
Yeah.
Let's rip it.
And now the slime is not worth 2 HP.
Doing.
Okay, alive gaming.
This reinforced body's going in. Lim is alive.
Defend first for beat, I guess.
Yeah, we can like defend, defrag, reinforce. And then
Does that block enough?
it's a reinforced for 7. So yeah.
7 by 7 is 49, and we will have played 3 cards.
Yeah,
So
but
we're still taking 2 with that line. Oh no, one of them is defend.
yeah.
So we're okay. Just barely.
Yeah. Lim is alive.
We can play Mag here?
Yes, that's what I mean when I say things like Lim is alive.
Ah.
It means play magnificent.
And we don't throw the shackles into artifact for -1 HP.
Nope. Blim. No. Hollow into hollow chains to survive the turn, so that's epic.
One of them is 0 cost.
Yeah, you just chain the 0 and the 1 over and over.
Does that
You
survive?
get 20 plays and they block for 3 each, so yeah.
At least some of those plays should probably be for things that actually progress the fight.
I mean, you can't... The only time you can get something else other than hollow is the last time. So I mean, we can count how much energy we have left over after full blocking, but we definitely have to do that to full block.
Okay. So I guess I'll just do the hollow thing until we have enough block to be thinking about other stuff, and then we can think about other stuff.
Yep. We can't cool-headed before the hollow because it would it would reshuffle them, and we would lose this chain.
Yep.
We can think about cool-heading after. But that's after, you know?
Yep.
We specifically need to do this just to survive this turn.
There is a zero-cost equi in discard, notably. Which we should maybe think about now?
Yeah, you can probably end with, like, the zero-cost hollow in hand. By playing... Oh, no, you can't do that because you have to spend the hollow to get equi. Okay. We have to do this, like, 6 more times.
Well, the question is if we get equi at this point, that's plus 14. Right? 33, 47 exactly.
True. So we can save energy by doing it. Right. So what if we get the is it cost 0? Is it 0?
Yep.
Cool. Interesting. Okay, so it blocks for 14. So we're full blocking now, but of course we should probably play the hologram puts us 1 beat of death, positive, cleanly. Cool-headed would put us up. So yeah, we could like hologram equi here and play the cool-headed plus.
Mm-hmm. And then reshuffle and... Do we want to rebound anything?
You would do that after the reshuffle, yeah.
Unless we want to rebound the cool-headed itself. Or the equi.
Yeah. I could see like rebounding the cool-headed minus and then cool-heading plussing into it.
I could also see rebounding the hollow plus. Probably not right after the reshuffle, actually, never mind.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward after the reshuffle, but it does mean we get it earlier, and we get to have the information of its cost earlier.
Eh.
Putting down
next
AI
turn. Next turn is buff, right? Because it's turn 6 now.
Yeah.
Potato saying seems like we need to get AI down. It's possible.
No, I think we have to win this fight without AI, just on the basis of the energy that we have from the plasma orbs and the focus that we could get from consume and still have from biased. Like, you can't dump 3 energy into the hopes that AI hits Echo form, but you can't even play.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't play this AI. I don't think. I think you need to get frost up if you can, or damage up if you can, or whatever. And you have to rely on having 7 focus plus 3 if you get another consume up.
Well, 7 ticking down because of biased, but yeah. Okay, so I vote hollow equi, and then rebound the equi, and then get down cool-headed.
Yeah, that works.
Is that enough block with Beat of Death? Because we still have 3 energy to spare at that point. We could play out another cool-headed. I guess it's got to be enough with 2 frost with the focus we have. That should be fine.
Yeah, the cool-headeds are really block positive relative to Beat of Death, so they're like 5, 8.
Maybe we don't need to rebound the equi, actually, given that next turn is an off turn.
Yeah, and we kind of don't want to be stuck with all of this stuff in hand.
Yeah, agreed.
Like,
so maybe rebound the cool-headed plus?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, so then we're not hologramming Equi? Or are we?
No, I don't think we can sit with this stuff in our hand for 2 turns.
Okay. So we're still doing the hollow chain then for more block. Every hollow chain is
Why
10...
do we need to do more hollow chains?
Sorry?
Why do we need to do more hollow chains?
Because we're not full blocking without Equi.
I thought you were asking whether we should rebound Equi. I think we played the one Equi. The one Equi is fine.
Okay.
And it allows us to rebound Frost, which is positive.
I mean, we can rebound Frost without the Equi.
Let's see, it would take...
I think. That's why I'm like, what's the math on this? Because every 2 hollows gets us 10 minus 4 blocks, so 6 block per energy.
Yeah, it would take us 3 more energy, or 2.5 more energy.
So, 6, 12, 18. 18 plus 33, 50. Yeah, that's fine. We're like super chilling.
But we only get 1 Frost up. The Equi line is able to get 2.
I think we can get 2, because remember, we have 7 focus. The Frost will be passively blocking for us.
Okay.
Right? Let's math that to be sure. The Frost is 9 focus apiece, or 9 block apiece, minus the 2 Beat of Death that they cost to play. So these are plus 14 in total to play both out.
See, so you probably stop hollow chaining after 2, or like 2 energies worth. So you gain...
So actually, both cool-headeds exactly full block right now.
Without hollow?
Correct.
So 18, 51, yeah, Beat of Death. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And we can like hollow chain a bit more just to go block positive if we need to.
Well, if we want to rebound 1, yeah. Because just these 2 by itself is exact full block. Yes, rebound puts us at -2, which 1 more hollow makes up for.
Yeah, but and we kind of want to play the Swift Strike too if we can. Maybe the Zap as well if we can.
What's the Meteor at? Meteor costs 2, so no. We cannot do Meteor things here.
Well, we can because the Meteor gets Necroed. Pays for itself. Bigly.
True.
I think that's just positive 4 energy. Or not 4, yeah, 6 minus 2. That's positive 4 energy.
How does...
Intriguing.
So Meteor is 2. So let's assume that we do 2 more hollow chains. We're at. Then our last hologram, we get Meteor Strike, and we double that. We're down to 41, and it evokes 3 plasma, so we have 6 energy and 41 block. We should be okay with the cool-headeds.
Yep, looks right to me. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. This one's for Crater. Okay. Rebound the cool-headed. Play another cool-headed. Play another cool-headed. Okay. We're moving. Okay. So we're well block positive, so we could just keep going with compiles and stuff. Okay.
Fine.
Cooking. Okay. The AI can come down now. Okay. We can no, Meteor's already gone, right?
Yeah, it shuffled out.
We can hollow another draw 2 and play AI or Swift. Make hand space for the draw 2. I'm cool-headed, I mean.
Yeah. Hollow cool-headed plus and keep the party going, I think.
Yes. It's a fun party, and I like continuing it. Cooking.
Cool-headed.
We probably need to play this beam cell at some point to strip artifact.
Yeah.
So I could see like Electro, Beam Cell, AI, Swift Strike. Electro does evoke 1 Frost, but it does do damage. We need to do that too, unfortunately. And we're like massively overblocking here, so that's great. What's the concern? I don't know if you're speaking, Asuki, but I can't hear you. But you might just be like mega focused, which is... Let's see, did I mute something? I don't think so. So right now we have 8 focus next turn.
Can you
5 more.
Can you hear me yet?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh wait, we probably push this ball here because we don't need to block next turn.
True. And we're still looping Frost for Beat of Death.
Yes.
Yep.
So we can do ball, AI, Swift.
And regular strike.
Yep, and regular strike.
3-cost strike deck.
3-cost strike deck. Consume is thick.
Yep. Okay. Is it just consume strike?
Consume strike. So let's see. We have 4 energy. So consume 3 of that. And we do want to consume.
Yep.
And we do want to loop Frost.
Yep.
Consume. Strike. Yeah, that looks like the best we can do. We'll probably play static just because like it might
just to get it out.
Something. Yeah, just get it out too. Okay.
Okay.
Cooking.
Okay, 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 okay,
Okay.
okay.
Cooking. Cooking.
If we say okay enough times, things will be okay.
Right. Double
Meteor.
meteor and
Yep.
then hollow a bunch of frost. We need to see if we can.
We can hollow a zero cost
win.
cool-headed as well. I think we almost certainly double meteor here though, right?
Is it true that we have shackles in our draw pile
We do.
and artifact strip in our draw pile?
This is also true.
Okay, so what we don't want to do is draw. Right, that seems clear. What we don't want to do.
True. Yeah, because next turn being able to gopher into shackles is massive.
Right.
Good call.
So what we want to do this turn is not draw and also put a frost orb in front. So here is a
Well,
start.
if next turn is shackles gopher, that's pretty much block solved.
Well,
It's just beat of death, and as long as we're looping frost, we're fine.
Yeah, that's why we need to block or leave frost looped. So that's the main thing. We need frost to be in front. So we need to find a line that does an appreciable amount of damage and puts frost in front.
True.
So I'm thinking.
So double snap?
Double snap. Let's see. It puts the double snap meteor puts the lightning in the leftmost spot, currently in the front.
If we don't play the meteor, actually, and just double snap.
Yes.
We could hollow, like, a zap or ball or something to move things forward, if we need to.
Right. So what about snap snap?
So if we snap snap, front frost is here. We have to do 4 more orb gen to get this frost to the front. So we could snap snap, single meteor, hollow ball.
We don't have the energy for that.
Oh, we don't have energy for that. Right.
No. So snap snap alone does what we need. That's
yep.
the major thing that we need.
Yep.
So that's worth noting. So assume that we only snap snap and don't meteor. So then we have 2 energy that we can invest in, say, hollow plus something else, or
I don't know if there's any 1-cost things we would want to hollow here, unfortunately.
Yeah, the good stuff is just card draw.
Just like Swift Strike kind of thing.
So we could do is like...
getting the loop down is nice.
Yeah,
we can rebound something.
We could rebound the hollow.
That's nice. No, we're gonna reshuffle. It's significantly less nice.
Yeah, but we do have aggregate in the draw as well. The rebound hollow could play.
True.
Even if it's something expensive. So I like rebound hollow on whatever snap snap loop.
Okay, so double snap, rebound hollow a Swift Strike, I guess.
Interesting. ET rightly pointed out that we could immediately get whatever we rebound by flashing.
True. True.
So we could snap snap that puts frost, lightning, frost. Then we could meteor, and that turns that into frost, lightning, frost.
Plasma.
So it's
plasma, frost, lightning, I think.
I'm going to type this.
Yep.
So from left to right would be frost, or F, L, F after 2 cold snaps. If we meteor after that, it would be...
These are plasma, and this is frost.
F, L. So cold snap, single meteor is PPPFL. Another meteor after that is PPP, which is terrible. Right? So if we instead Necro the meteor first, that of course puts us at PPP, PPP,
Okay,
and then Cold Snap just puts us at FPPP.
here's another thought. Oh wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say that our reason for not wanting a draw card is so that we didn't draw into the good stuff for next turn. But if we hollowed back a cool-headed minus, then that wouldn't do it. But that we don't have the energy for that.
Right.
We actually don't even have the energy for Snap Snap Meteor Hollow. Because the meteor... ETSS can't find the last orb from Rebound Double Meteor Hollow. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, the issue with double meteoring is we don't have dense enough frost gen to get frost to the front again. And we need frost to the front again to specifically not die to Beat of Death.
Yep.
So we can never play 2 meteors in one turn. At most, we could aim to play 1 meteor. But 1 meteor, there's no line here. Unless we do something like Rebound, Cold Snap. We wouldn't even have the energy to play Cold Snap twice, is the thing. If
we play 3 meteors, but then it's we have, like, at that point we have so much energy, but then where's the frost, right?
Yeah, the best the three meteor line can do is plasma, 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 frost, plasma, plasma, and that dies next turn.
Yep.
But I think the safe line, and I think just the line is cold snap, loop,
Rebound Hollow.
Yeah, Rebound Hollow.
And then just hollow like a fucking strike or something.
Yeah, and then just play, if we have the block left over, just play the damage stuff, like strikes and stuff.
Yep.
Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Just making sure that I don't click a thing that's not what we carefully talked about. We are double snap.
Yep.
Then loop.
Loop. Yes, yes.
Rebound hollow. And just pull back whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
Could pull back the rebound itself. Man. We are full blocking here, very positively.
And yeah, I think the rebound is the play. I don't see anything else with more damage that's 0 cost that doesn't have a downside.
Rebound skippers are doing 0 damage this fight. Play the strike first.
Oh, shit, sorry.
It's okay, just strike and then flash. We're still block positive, yeah? Yeah.
Didn't we rebound the hollow for next turn, though?
Well, you just played rebound again, so this strike will be rebounded.
So I just don't play it and we're -9? Or no, wait, sorry. Yeah, I got you.
You play it and then just draw it immediately.
Yep. And we have the block for this? Yes.
Oh, wait. Actually, no, we don't have the block for it. Because we have 52... We would take 3 damage if we played both. Okay, so we don't want to rebound it. That seems true, so we end time.
We could rebound the... No. Yeah, no, this is just an end turn. This is why I was going so slowly before. It's because I'm like, whatever, it's fine. It's probably. Okay, end turn? I'm not missing something here?
Reinforced would be at 0, so it doesn't block.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Holy shackles of the holy gods.
And we don't need it this turn because we have Gopher shackles to full block for us. Whew. Okay. Yeah?
Yep.
Let me do the ag before I forget and hate my life.
Yep. Shackles is an insane card. They should just block 90. Um.
Okay.
Okay, so now we loop damage. Actually,
So-
we probably still loop frost just so we can play cards.
Yeah.
But we want to output damage if we can. So we can hollow ag again and just cool headed. That's very insanely
That's
risky.
risky. Yeah.
Actually, because next turn's the off turn, we're kind of okay with just passing it,
Wait, is it the off turn?
but not
Yeah, it is.
really.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we do need to push damage. We don't
Yep.
live much longer, so
I
probably just
think I'm
hollow the
good with
egg
hollow
and-
ag cool-headed. It's risky, but worst case we can just press E next turn.
Yep. We're dying anyway, so or not like we are going to die, but we are in the process of dying, and we need to do something about it.
Yeah. Hollow egg?
Yes.
Is it zap?
Probably just push this out. Okay. Come on, Defect. I believe in you. The chat believes in you. This hand has no block in it, but we have to play this loop.
Shut up, Doppler. We only have Cold Snap for Orb Gen.
Yeah, we have one card play here, and I take it has to be loop.
Yeah. His beat is 3. Yep.
Yeah.
So just loop and E and pray?
Yep. Yep.
Pray. Praying. Defect, please. That's a big number. And we cannot kill this turn for damage cap.
So we start with Meteor Strike. That's kind of force. And then Hollow Meteor Strike.
It evokes before the beat, right?
Yeah, I think so.
How sure are we of that? I'm pretty sure of that. So we start with double meteor?
We actually can't. We actually can't get any energy off of it because we have too many orb slots.
Well, it's doubled,
That's
so it fills all of them, and then we can chill.
Yeah, chill dies. Oh no. Okay,
We've evoked.
Evokes. All right, let's do it. Okay. We're gaming. Okay, we're gaming.
Can we hollow anything that makes difference? We can hollow the meteor itself and not be able to play it.
We lost the 50-50.
Yeah.
Man. Okay.
Is there any out here?
So we start with chill, just the frost or Jin.
The energy.
I take it the best we can do is chill, hollow meteor, and then reinforce.
That sounds plausible.
What does violence hit?
Sorry?
What does violence hit?
Strike, ball, compile, swift strike.
Ball is energy positive and 1 block positive with reinforced. Interesting. So nothing great there.
Compile could draw into panic.
Yeah, I could do something.
I think this is. I think this is still hollow meteor.
Yes.
I think, cause like, we need lots of energy for things.
And we didn't get the infinite. Oh. Oh. So +4 energy, plus 6 energy. I think we have the violence for like the dude. So what is reinforced blocking for now? 642?
7 by
42
6, yeah,
plus
42.
7,
Nowhere close to enough.
Yeah, so that's violence. Lightning orb. The freakingly damage cap. So we got fucked both by the 50/50 and the damage cap. Oh my god.
Compile for 3, I guess.
Yeah, compile for the panic.
Yep. It costs
Okay,
2.
so yeah, now we can't panic. Reinforced.
Yep. This was a damn close one, though. I honestly, I didn't expect it to be this close. I am pleasantly surprised by how close this run got.
No. We lost to a freakingly 50/50.
Yep. I really thought I had this one. Oh boy. Yeah, there's nothing else we got here, is there?
Nope. Just equi reinforced, and we take our losses like gamers.
Well, GG's everyone. That was a damn fun run, though. I will give it that much. I really enjoyed playing that, regardless of the outcome. Just a bit more HP left. Yeah. Very, 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 very close one. Yeah, I'm super happy with that, honestly. It's the duality of Spire players. Wet is cringing out of his mind, and I'm just like, hell yeah. Great run. We got super close.
It sucks so bad to lose to a 50/50. Like, we played that so well that I hate when the world is cruel and doesn't reward you for doing well, you know?
I feel inherently rewarded for doing well is the thing. Like, I'm just happy with how that run went. It's unfortunate. It would have been really cool to get a dub on the board, but I think it was a great run regardless. That's the wrong.
Those who swap sucks but hit Snecko Meteor. Yeah, the people who won hit fucking Snecko Meteors.
Yep.
We took like every fight we could and didn't see Meteor until the Act 4 Elites.
Daniel says this fight is so much cooler than yours. How did yours go down? I think you said you got a Meteor earlier on in the run?
Yeah, Magno hit Hollow All for One Infinite. Yeah, we saw zero
All for Ones
cards.
Yeah, until our first Snecko card that we saw the entire run was that Meteor from Spire Elites.
Man,
I legitimately really enjoyed that run though.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I think that's a loss where we both look like better players for losing like that.
Yeah.
Like that's a.
Yeah, I would rather have had that run. No offense, Magnil, than just Hollow All for One Snecko spam things. Like this was cool to play. And it got damn close, and I am happy with that.
I'm reading through the Spire log now, and it's like bookshelf is Ozu is actually terrible. I retract anything positive I've ever said about Ozu.
Oh, how the turntables. I should read the shits.
I am once again humbly requesting Neo bonuses.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to. This is not intended.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It was nice to see like basically every card draft we took, besides like the magnetism at the end, actually do something. The bias cog played in the elites and the heart. The creative AI carried us through Act 2, Act 3, like slow fights.
Yep.
The capacitors,
This
of course, performed.
Necronomicon was such a gamer. 49 attacks played twice. And they were like good attacks. And sometimes strikes. But like good strikes, you know?
Our best attack here, until the meteor strike, was a ball lightning.
Oh god.
Like this deck wins with like any Snecko card.
Yeah. just one. Just one more. The meteor
Like,
got us so damn close. Man. Good shit.
I wouldn't be surprised if Meteor saves up 15 HP in the elites fight.
Yeah.
Which allows us to play more cards into Beat of Death in the later turns.
In this spot, would you have taken a Glacier? I don't know. That's an interesting question, Bookshelf. Glacier can be an okay card, you know, sometimes. And it is 2-costed, so, you know, that does make it slightly better with Snecko. I think I probably would have, you know.
Yeah, it looks like...
Oh, God.
Yeah, it looks like, interestingly, half of the runs died to the heart, which is exactly what you would predict when you see the boss swap.
Yep.
Like, when we did it, we were like...
Yep, we're like, well, it's the Die in Act 4 relic. Cool.
Yeah, we died to the heart. Epic.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so some people lost specifically to the Gremlin leader. So Arcus, Hank Swunatra, Zeknar, a few others died to either Gremlin leader or like Snake Plant right after. But most of us just died in Act 4.
Why is the swap so
From what I
soon?
can tell.
Excellent question. I have no answers for you. Do you have any additional questions? Why? Excellent question. Do you have any additional questions? Terrible question, Magnell. Why would you ask that? God.
Yeah, and the people who won are just people who somehow found Snecko cards. Yeah, I don't get it. So we have Snecko Meteor, Snecko All for One, and
Snecko
Snecko
Echo.
Meteor.
Yeah.
Like 3 out of 4 is Snecko Meteor, the other is Snecko All for One, Hollow Infinite in the heart. Like, what do you do? We didn't see the stuff.
Yep.
But we got within 30 damage of that W, so
GG's,
it was
gamer.
a fun run.
I think this is my favorite seed of the week run so far.
Unfortunate.
This was a really cool seed.
What do you think in hindsight about the Snecko? Because I know you were like
yeah, I
hesitant. And
I was hesitant.
Snecko owns.
Actually, that's a good question. I'm kind of curious what the lab would have been. Where was that?
Should have been Act 1, yeah. So we lay about 2 strikes, or 1 strike, 2 defense here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice lab. We had a good amount of orb gen at that point. Capacitor is nice. Yeah, reasonable.
It's okay, lab.
Reasonable pick. The Snecko certainly had its rough spots. Like there were some really dicey moments through Act 2 especially. And early Act 3 was a little monk as well, those frickin' jawworms.
I'd own.
I don't actually know if I can really say much about it in hindsight, because it's tough to say how much was just like how well the Snecko happened to treat us. You know?
Do you have Snecko stats?
Yep. 311 0, 351, 327 at 2,
It did not treat
336 at
us
3.
that well.
Yeah. Treated us
It
okay.
treated us averagely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you get that distribution on a 3 energy Snecko, you probably just die.
Yeah.
Depending on the cards it hits, of course. But like, we never had anything that was like, yeah, we don't have good Snecko cards, and
Yep.
so getting a distribution like that on 3 energy just dies.
Yep.
You can do that sort of thing when you have good Snecko cards. That's why Ironclad 3 energy Snecko is like okay.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't even get like, we got the one aggregate, so that
Mm-hmm.
works too. It's like the best Snecko card we had until the Meteor.
Yep.
So I wonder if the people who found Meteor just like took the 3rd elite in Act 3 and just found it earlier. But that can't be how rare card gen works, right?
I have no idea, honestly. I know it's pathing dependent, just in general. I don't know. I'll watch some VODs at some point. Kuro took the
That's
burner in Act 1.
Burner in
Interesting,
Act
interesting.
1.
And found 3 meteors, holy. Alright, sure. Fucking...
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright. Who is on...
So yeah, I recommended Snecko Eye because I predicted, I mean, we see how our heart fight went, right? And I recommended Snecko Eye because specifically it opens up the things that was that we managed to do in the heart.
Yep.
It opened up the funny meteor strike plays.
Yep.
And
I think you were right in this.
We just never found this stuff.
Yeah, it's the same line of argument as that biased cog, right? Of we are behind and need to find a way to make up ground to win Act 4, and this opens up the possibility for that. It is not a guaranteed, but nothing in the Spire is a guarantee, and we are not ahead of curve enough to play it safe. So, Snecko Eye opened up win cons, and not our fault that we didn't find them.
Yeah, I mean, I think the language of ahead of curve is a bit tricky here, because
yeah, curve is relative.
Yeah, because you can be ahead of the curve and still not prepared for Act 4.
Yeah, I mean for Act 4 specifically.
Yeah.
Like considering Act 4, we were not in a comfortable position for Act 4.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and with Sozu you just never are.
Yeah.
And so you need to take things that allow you to like just punch through Act 4 if you can. And you know, when we saw Snecko, it was end of Act 1. And we had like a rainbow and a consume already, so you're like, well, maybe, right? I mean, so one thought is like, those are fine enough. I mean, as we saw, they were fine enough Snecko cards to get you to Act 4. And so Snecko isn't that detrimental in the short term. And for the Act 4 stuff, you just hope to find good stuff, and you have 2 acts to do it, and you just never did.
Yeah.
Quite annoying.
Such is the way of the Spire.
Yep. It was a fun one, though. It was my favorite seed of the week, too. I'm glad I came out of sickness for this.
Yeah. Do not get sick again, please. This is my humble request.
When's the next silent seed?
Don't you dare. Do not. Looking at the trend, next will be Crown Swap. We'll see. We shall find out. Alright. Looks like Papa is on. So let's go say hi to him. Because I don't see anyone else who could use the raid a little bit more. If you guys do happen to know any smaller streamers who are on right now, feel free to let me know, and I'm happy to raid them instead.
Let me check who I have. This one streamer named Suki314 is live.
That sounds interesting. I might need to check them out.
Holy. They have a cat.
Really? Interesting. I do like cats.
No, I don't see anyone else. Psycho's playing Elden Ring.
Alright. We will go say hi to Papa then. Thanks for
Yep.
hanging out, everybody. I am continue to be very happy with the way this run went, and I'm glad y'all were here for it. Hopefully next seed of the week we'll bring it home. We'll get on the board, but we were board adjacent this time, so I'm down with that. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. See y'all later.